What's up, everyone? This is Naked HCrusader, and this is the 8DP Beta Scrims. If you guys don't know, it's a scrimmage in PUBG Mobile, where, generally speaking, all the teams compete against each other in a Battle Royale version game. If you guys want to compete in these things, I always say this every time I stream, you guys can head over to the 8DP Discord and compete yourselves. So this is the beta version, which means there's two. There's an alpha and a beta. The top 4 teams here can compete in the alpha version of the 8DP scrims. That's where the heavy hitters compete, like Space Station, like TT compete as well. So if you guys want to do that and compete against some of the best teams, you got to compete in this one first and then battle it out to get top 4. Then you qualified enough to go on Sunday to compete against the alpha scrims, in the alpha scrims. But before that, let me just post a Discord for you guys so you guys can have it pretty easily. I'm going to do it through my phone because I think that's just easier for me anyway. But yeah, definitely want you guys to join that Discord to learn more about, just in general, just want you guys to learn more about who 8DP is and what they've been doing in the PUBG Mobileverse. If you guys don't know, in general, PUBG Mobile is a Battle Royale game where a ton of teams face off against each other in Battle Royale game. I guess that's the simplest way to put it. Yeah, so let me just grab that link for you guys. That was a terrible explanation of what the game is, but let me just grab the link. I'm just gonna cut my losses here. I'm also gonna name the teams that are competing tonight. As you can see already, some teams are hopping in. It's gonna start at 8 o'clock. So roughly 7 minutes. You guys are probably thinking, that's shorter than that. Well, I'm on a delay. I'm a few minutes delay, so if you guys write in the chat, I'll definitely try to get back to you guys as fast as possible. Love to see you guys in the chat, by the way, with all your thoughts about who's going to win and, you know, how you guys feeling today. And then, you know, obviously, you know, if you enjoy PUBG Mobile or not. So let me grab that link because it takes me a while to do 2 things at once, apparently. Yep. Let's see if can I grab it? I think, I don't know if this is gonna work. No, it won't. So I streamed earlier today. I thought if I can scroll up, because what I did it last time, but it doesn't go that far. Hold on one sec. One thing I do want to know early on is how you guys are feeling. If you guys are feeling good, let me know. If you guys want to compete against certain teams, let me know which teams you guys want to compete against. And maybe 8DP can reach out to them and kind of get them involved into these games. If you want your team to compete, as I said, definitely head over to the 8DP server to compete. Naked eSports has a server as well. We do 2 scrimmages on Mondays and on Fridays as well. So if you guys want to compete in scrimmages in general, 8DP and the Naked Discords would probably be your best bets. So let me do that. God, I am super slow when it comes to grabbing the link. Righty then. I like the music I put up though, apparently. I'm choosing the best stuff. You know, it's just one of those nights where you just gotta dance, man. Feels good. It's a Wednesday. So it's hump day. We're almost over it. Obviously, if you guys were at work, you pretty much do most of your week. If you guys are coming from school, same thing. Almost the weekend, well, at least it's the downward side of the weekend, so we're getting there soon, is what I'm pretty much trying to say. Let me just take my sweet time, apparently. Boom, alright, so in Omelette Arcade, I just posted it. So then I should be able to copy this. Yes, I will. Let's see if that works. Oh, kind of did. Let's see if I can grab this. Copy link address. All right. Cross your fingers. Let's see if this works in Twitch. Yes, it should. Boom. Boom. I did it. It only took me 10 minutes, but I swear it was going to work. Anyway. That's where it is. You guys probably saw it earlier because I'm on a delay. So everything I text in chat you guys should get immediately. Everything I say to you guys right over the airways right now should take a few minutes delay. So the reason why we do that is so when teams are competing, they don't take advantage of what I see as a bird in the sky to their advantage in playing in real time. So that's why there's a delay. So they really can't use what I see. And you guys get to see everything that goes on as well. Everything will be recorded. It'll be recorded here on Twitch and on YouTube. Omelette, it will not be recorded on, but again, it'll be on YouTube and Twitch. So if you want to see, look back at what I saw, maybe you got some highlights of your team. If you guys are watching and competing at the same time, you guys can do that for sure. And that's pretty much what I want to say. Now, next things on the bucket list is to take a look at the teams competing. We got 21 teams competing. Start off from the top. We got Vanguard Gaming, Snake, Snake Light, Dream Makers, Boosted, Parasite, Bowl Masters, Are You Scared, No Fear, Brutal Democracy, Grunt 2, Lucky 7 Gaming, Dumb Boys, Kill or Die, HQA, Blunt Trauma eSports, Wonder Boys. Did we got Wonder Boys twice? Am I mistaken? I'm mistaken. Apparently I'm crazy. So Wonder Boys, Stole Your Glory, 8DP Moon, Blood X Bloods. I would love to know if that's how I'm supposed to say it. And Fear. So a few teams I don't recognize. Obviously the Blood X Blood or Blood Bloods maybe is one team, and I'm looking forward to seeing how new teams compete, especially Stole Your Glory. That's another team I haven't seen before. We have seen a few of these teams. Obviously 8DP, the hosts, are playing in tonight's matches. Their Moon team, I guess is the best way to say that. We also see Dream Makers and Vanguard, some really good teams in that list there, and Grunt 2 as well. So yeah, there's a few teams actually, probably more that I'm not used to seeing. HQA we've seen, Blunt Trauma eSports we've seen before, and Wonder Boys as well. So usually at this point, I like to choose a team that I think is going to win. Usually a team that I've seen before because, well, it's hard to choose a team and predict if they're going to win if I've never seen them before. So I'm going to go with the first team on that list there. It's going to be Vanguard Gaming. That's my team, and I believe they are going to take it all. Now, if you're watching Vanguard, I know you guys might be thinking, because you've watched a few of my streams, why did I pick you? The curse is real. It's really, really real, because the last team that I've chosen pretty much got last place. And I'm not going to say who got last place. They're a really good team because I thought they were going to win. But again, it just wasn't cutting it, and it's just because of the curse. It really is. So Vanguard, I think you guys can overcome that curse, and don't be mad at me if you guys don't do well. I know you probably should be, because the curse, it's a real thing, guys. It's a real thing. But yeah, Vanguard Gaming is gonna take it all. You heard it from here. From me first. If you guys are rooting for Vanguard, please do that in chat. They're going to need all the rooting they can get now that I've cursed them, but I believe they can still overcome it. I think they're strong enough to do so. If you guys have another team you guys think will win it all, definitely want to hear from you guys especially. And then, we'll try to go from there. Generally speaking, what I do to try to figure out, when I'm doing my stream, when I'm trying to see the best, I'm just trying to look for the best action. That's generally my job. So if I see teams close, that's who I'm going after. Sometimes I get sidetracked if I see something funny, but generally speaking, I'm looking at what has the most action. So if you guys are one of those teams that want to be seen on the screen, you better bet that if you have a lot of kills, you're probably going to be on the screen a lot. If you guys don't get a lot of kills, you're probably not going to be on the screen a lot. Maybe you'll make it to the end though, and then we'll see you at the end if you survive long enough without getting much kills. But generally speaking, throughout the whole game, I'm looking for teams that are battling. I don't know, guys. I would love to hear more from you. Fries Gaming 1 2 3 3 4 5 6 7 8 0. Crazy amount of emotes. Thank you for joining in. Appreciate that. Starting it off in the chat, at least from the Twitch side. Yeah. I was streaming today, this morning, and I'm super psyched about the whole update. I did stream it last night as well. But this morning, I kind of got more used to the sliding in TDM. Let me know what you guys think about the sliding too. The slide, I'm a big fan of it. I think it's, TDM needs to be changed up a bit, especially comparing it. If you're trying to compare it to COD Mobile, it's just not going to compare, but it's a ton of fun, I think. Usually don't use a TDM version in PUBG Mobile as a competitive edge. I like to do it just purely for the fun of it, and it really does pay off for that. So I don't do it for like trying to see if I'm the best against another team, although it's fun to do so. Nowadays, it's all about that COD Mobile when it comes to multiplayer gaming. But still, let me know. Do you guys think COD is better than PUBG from TDM standpoint? Probably. I mean, if you guys think otherwise, I would love to hear it. Give your sense, man. I want to know. But yeah, COD Mobile probably overtakes in the multiplayer verse. When it comes to the Battle Royale, PUBG, man, nothing gets much better than that. Not even Fortnite, at least in my opinion. So, yeah, COD Mobile, I don't think it's reaching that level of Battle Royale. It's a word I'm looking for. The graphics are really cool. The things you can use, like helicopters, pretty cool. I just don't think it like flows as easier. Maybe that's my own gameplay. I'm just not being able to maneuver because it is a new game. It's a possibility. But everything I've tried so far when it comes to COD Mobile and the Battle Royale version of it just doesn't compete with PUBG Mobile. So again, let me know what you guys think. I love me some COD Mobile though. Alright, so let's see. Now that is ready to go, let's see what we got for the plane ride, shall we? We got a pretty southern plane line. It is going to be really tough for some of these teams to head up north, but it is possible. Obviously, you have military base on the south side. You have Novo, really hot drop, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a bunch of teams drop really quickly. Very Pier, Primorsk, all the way on that south side. You even have Pachinki, Gatka, Farm, Milta, all in line to get to. But that's pretty much it. Everything else, you're probably going to need a car to get up north, which is going to be really tough. I only named a few towns. So obviously that south side doesn't have as many towns as the north. So whenever the plane line's like that, it's very likely to have a lot of teams kind of converge into one town just because there's so few of them. So let's see what we have early. It looks like we have some early droppers as we zoom in on the right side, especially. A lot of places that teams are going to without a name. Even though Milta's right there, it does seem like Team 18 and 4 dropping to the right. Right now, I'm just trying to see if there's any that are converging at this point. Maybe 18 and 4, they might be dropping together. We'll just take a look at this, see what happens. You can see now, this is BTE, Blunt Trauma eSports, and then Team 4, not recognizing which one it is, I gotta see their tag. But they're really close, and it seems like Team 4 is actually pulling away to another direction. They are already in a vehicle, by the way, so they have dropped early. And it looks like the Sebast with BTE, they might be trying to float a bit. There's SK, so it is SK on the ground. If they get guns, that'd be a big problem, but it doesn't seem like they're getting any. They're not going inside the houses. They're just going to get the vehicles, so it is going to be tough. And, you know, they got to watch out. That car could run them over, and they're coming right now. They got to use these trees to hide, and this is not looking good. Look at that. They're right there. He has a shotgun. Gets hit hard with the buggy, and they get ran over a few times with some shotguns to boot. BTE's trying to dodge every other place. One's knocked over here. The only one left here is BTEX, and he has nothing at all. There's people coming at him with vehicles, people coming at him with guns, and that is it with the shotgun shot by Hazel, part of the SK crew. So that is going to be a quick end to Blunt Trauma eSports, at least for the first match out of 4. This is a tough start. You never want to end or start that way at all, obviously. It's really devastating. Usually, you know, at least when you're in a major town, you can possibly get a gun to at least defend yourself. That way, you know, you can put your best foot forward, but there was just impossible. So right now we have Joker, who was part of that team. They got 4 kills, as you can see right there. They are just driving through to find probably Lipovka right there as they drop there, or driving there. Let's see what else we can find. Maybe some close teams to boot. So we have 60 people alive now. Just wait for that render. So you see it's a little weird looking. Just give that a render sec to come in, and there you go. So it looks like some shots now from WBZ Mighty with the rest of the crew here. Let's try to... There we go. Wonderboy shooting at BDG tally. And trying to get behind this car. Very low in health. It looks like he did get a knock on Geo. It's a good start, obviously, and is able to revive or heal himself up to 75%. So good stuff there. Mighty going for some shots. It looks like he's still taking some hits from maybe a different direction. I'm not sure if it was too fine right there on the right side. But it looks like Mighty's going to take over the spot that Telly was just at. Fine is coming on the left side, trying to maybe surround him in a way where it makes it impossible for him to find anywhere to block himself. Too Fine getting shot hard, but Telly goes down instead. Good job, though, from Too Fine. I like it a lot. And Mighty goes in for the thirst. Now, there's teammates not too far away, but they are at Quarry's other end. So here's Scummy. He's going to try to head over, it seems, to his teammates. And actually, no, that's it. So I was a little mistaken there. WBZ, Wonder Boys, is all going to be together at Quarry. They might continue to loot the area. Not a lot of loot in that spot, but they'll get what they need, at least to start it off. And now let's head over to a different part. We got KOD, and oh, okay, well, something happened here. NDX got thirsted, at least, because his teammates are still alive on the other end. And let's see where they're driving. They have 5 kills now on the board. This was a team that got the squad wipe earlier by pretty much running over the other teammates or other players who didn't have even anything. They didn't have a gun or, generally speaking, anything. So it looks like they're heading to possibly Mansion, but he's going by himself. He's only the one in the car. So maybe they're trying to do this separately for now in order to get the type of weaponry they need. They don't want to be looting the same places so they don't overlap. Could be good, could be bad. You never know, because if you try to go to a place where there's a whole team already by yourself, that's going to be a possible problem there. So let's take a look at this team here. We got PS with Dog, Cast, 007, and Did. If I'm misreading that one, that's hard to read though. Is it 010? Maybe 10? Because the other one's 7, 007. I don't know. It's 010, 010. Trying to do it the 007 way. I don't know how you would say that. You know, if you're, 008, 009, what would be 10? Single O? 10? I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm not mission, or what is it? What's 007 from? I can't think of the agency. M7? I don't know. Anyway, sidetracking from that, 8DP Moon is coming into their area, so they might be having an eye on this. Sponge is really keeping himself in the open, though, so he might not notice a whole team here, or at least 2 of them are here, and he's going to continue moving there. 007 gets knocked. Sponge stays alive just a little bit. He's still in the open. He might get shot in the back, and he does get shot on that left side and gets thirsted as well. His teammates are a little too far out there to help out. It would have been nearly impossible to, unless they were right next to his teammate in order to shoot back at him. But so 8DP, they do get a knock on 007. 10 is still here, so it'll be pretty much a 1v2 situation. Both teams don't know how much the other team has, obviously. They know there's possibly the team of 3 on each side still left to go. And they don't even know if 007 is getting picked up at this point, because a lot of time has passed already. So the 8DP, you can see them being a little bit careful. As you can see, they're also throwing smokes, and it's going to be passing by. I don't think they recognize that he is already crossing. He's already making his way over to his teammate, and that is going to be not too bad. Oh, he needs to get his gun out, that's for sure. Nice hat, by the way. Very English, I feel. But there you go. Okay, so he goes inside. He's going to possibly, yeah, he's going to get this down. Especially if ATP tries to push, they're going to be in the wide open. He's going to have a nice house to peek around if he wants to. But it doesn't seem like they are coming in any time soon. Oh, but nice. That's a good angle to take, but they might be seeing them pretty easily. Yeah, they go. 007 is trying to heal before he shoots. Shots fired, and Rain goes down pretty quick. One more left, and that is going to be 2 knocks in a row. Bad timing is what happened there. ATP still has a player left with Wong, but Wong is in trouble if he tries to push this because, well, it looks like they were able to hold their own against a team of 3. And let's see Wong. Wong is very close, actually. He's going to try to hold this grenade, throw it off. Will it make contact? No, it was short. So good try. That would have definitely made some damage if it was far enough, but it obviously is, in hindsight, not going to happen. Wong is trying to dip out of the way of those bullets, maybe come back, but he's going to go to the second floor instead. Let me take a look around, make sure I'm not missing any other action because I don't want you guys to miss much. It looks like this is still the place to be. So let's go back here. And possibly Wong might be trying to get them to push so fast that they can get them off guard. Wong is still close to the other team. I don't think they recognize that he's no longer in that house. They're probably going to push this house together just to make sure they don't want to get taken out by one person, one at a time. So expect them to push up the stairs or maybe around. Maybe they don't hear him anymore and they hear him in the other house. So there you go. He's already wrapping around. They're not even checking this house anymore. I thought they would. That's good recognition of what happened because Wong just kept pushing backwards. Now they still are in the open. I mean, it looks like he can get shot. There you go. I was just about to say, it looks like 10 could have gotten shot pretty easily by Wong because all he has to do is TPP view it out of the windows there, and it worked out. So now 007 is left by himself, and they might just avoid each other instead of going for engagements. It looks like Wong's trying to throw some grenades, some extra throwables in order to get some lucky hits, but it doesn't seem like any of them are going to be making contact. And right now, it's a bit of a stalemate between 1v1 now. I think we're going to have a little bit of time to check around this map. There's some teams that are driving. Team 14 and Team 16, but these teams are still the closest, I believe. 007 is making his way away, and it looks like Wong notices that and probably feels good to not worry about that anymore. All right, so let's see these teams that are possibly driving. Team 10, they're getting in the vehicle now. They're leaving Yasnaya. They saw a team drive by them, so they may be going after that team, or they're going to go just pick up their teammate on the left here. So this is AYS. Team 4 is over there taking some shots, so they hear that. Near the bridge, there's Hazel. Hazel already had a kill on his book. Possibly once more. Looks like he's crossing the bridge though instead. So here, Alexi's not crossing the bridge. They're going to stay on the south side without going across the river, while the other team did the exact opposite. And now they are pretty much away from each other. I don't know why I don't hear the car too much. You guys don't hear the car either, I assume. It's kind of weird. I remember that from the other one too. I don't hear the engine of the car. I hear the music in the car. I guess it's not bad. I actually don't mind it at all. I can hear the tires going. It's different. you know, if there's gonna be something wrong with PUBG and that's it, I'm totally happy with that. All right, so let's see what else we can get. Right here, we got T1 still by himself. Not moving really much, so he can stay alive the longest period of time he can possibly do that. But he's going to have to come in from the blue zone eventually. I'm just looking around this place, see if there's any other possible engagements. We got Vanguard. This is the team I have winning it all. We got Able, Towels, Unplug, and Nerve. Good luck to you guys. Believe you guys can win. I know they inherited the curse from me right now, but you heard it from me first. They're going to take the win here. So right now they got 2 kills, and they got all their players fully healed up. So positivity right there. 007, he was the one that was battling it out against T1, and he is in the house. He recognized it. Abel must have saw the movement in the car, in the house, I mean, and he's backing away. So they may try to push this. At least he's telling the rest of his teammates, obviously, that there's a player next to them. Probably marked it. They might drive it. Are they going to drive in there? I would love to see it. Love to see it. Let's go, baby. Come on. Take that team. It looks like they're all... No, he wanted to get in the car, and now he's finally in the car. Okay. 007 has a vehicle, but it looks like he's not going to take that right now. He's going to stay in the house. This is really bad for 007 because he's the only one to himself. They can push this all together. He must have heard 007 in the crate. I think they're going to take this crate. This is not looking good for 007. He's looking around. He's making sure, but Abel gets an easy shot because he didn't peek around fast enough. And there's still 007's out there. I'm trying to look around. Go ahead. Too fast. I tried to move. My bad, guys. I knew Abel was going to be the first one there, so I assumed he was going to be the one that pushes him out the crate. Instead, he stayed in there. Anyway, it was kind of obvious what was going to happen. Vanguard getting the win there. Nice job from Abel. Nerve is going to go for the revival. That's how you do it, guys. You recognize that there's only one player around, and they push it pretty easily. They got the instant kill, so they know that whole team is gone now, and they don't have to worry about a damn thing unless other teams hear that gunshot. But we know, outside as the bird in the sky, that no team was around close enough. AYS next to NF. This is going to be a problem because they know that they're there. Car 98 is going to be a lot of damage here. He's going to be easy pickings, but they miss him. Alexi is going to have to dodge quite a bit. He's still not getting shot at. That was a big miss from Jersey, as they're pretty much going to let them go because of that. Unless Issue doesn't get out of here well enough, he has nothing. And his car is a little far out there. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to shoot these cars to prevent him from getting out, from at least using the automobiles that he has near him. Alexis just drove to the left because he can't leave his teammate behind like that. They do get a knock upstairs. Nice job on Refer. I believe that's his name, by the way. Let me take a look. That's Jersey, Slayer, but Steph. That's Steph who's gotten knocked and it's got picked up recently. So good way to stay alive from AYS. I'm super surprised. I wonder if when he was picking things up off the box that he was, you know, because you drop every now and then, that he just missed that by that bullet. And that was really, I don't know if it was luck or skill from AYS, especially Alexi who dodged that bullet. But it certainly is needed because they cannot afford, they just cannot afford to get knocked. 2 players on their team. Speed was already taken out. They started as a 3-man squad. Jersey's getting hit hard and almost lost all of his health. Great shooting from Alexi. Looks like his teammate was able to rotate around. There's Issue. It looks like they threw some smoke. That's how he was able to come around. And he's still moving to the left. Not a bad idea. Possibly going to pick up these boxes, get what you need. NF still hanging on tight upstairs. So NF standing for No Fear. And Team 10 with Are You Scared with AYS. So Are You Scared versus No Fear, which is kind of interesting. So like, it's like AYS is asking, you know, are you scared? And then No Fear is like, no, no fear, no fear. Team 13 has jumped into the mix. I didn't even recognize this. Echo's just coming in and saying hello. Alexi's hurt badly, probably from some Echo players that just kind of pushed their way to the middle of things. Church right there. Now, being in the middle could be an issue. I don't know if they recognize that NF, No Fear, is up there. But oh, okay. He just got that car stuck, by the way. Paradox getting shot at as well. Half health for him now. Hellcat, part of Grow 2, but it looks like he's running it with the Echo. No, this is just Grow 2, never mind. Or GRTO. So that is that. So Echo Church is playing with Grunt 2. Never mind about what I said earlier. Church, trying to use that red dot. Getting a hit on Issue, trying to wrap around that tree, gets another hit, but still not a knock, and now Issue finally gets hit down. The other teammate was already knocked, so that's it for No Fear. That's it for Are You Scared for this match. And trying to hit a Car 98 shot from Church. Can he do it? He's super close to him, but it looks like he instead was the one that got hit hard. Luckily for him, he has some cover with this house and be very difficult for NF to push at the moment, especially with Slayer being knocked, smoke being thrown from Steph. Steph got knocked earlier, so he wants to make sure that his teammate isn't going to get taken out from that position. There's a rotation going on right now from Vu Trung Cao, I think that's how you pronounce that. But good rotation. Let's see if it works out. They might be able to surprise him with this, especially getting onto the same level as the other team. They should. I think he can see down. Yes, he can see him, and they don't recognize it. Steph getting shot at, only hit twice. Vu Trung trying to take advantage with all those bullets at the same time, but only 2 of them hit. So another shot now. It looks like Jersey got hit twice there. Great job with the mini. So they are able to kind of surround Team 11 right now. We'll see if NF responds in a way that will work out. They do not want to get overrun in any angle. So they do have all 4 close together, and they're utilizing this kind of platform to kind of shoot around them. It does make it difficult. Look at how close he's trying to get. Vu Trung trying to get off. Paradox coming in close to Grim Reaper. Reaper could get hit, and now Steph is down to the ground. Grim Reaper's trying to avoid some extra gunfire. Looks like the rest of NF is pushing backwards away from the knocked player, and Grim Reaper could not get away quick enough. Now you have Slayer who's knocked on that side. 1 player left on NF. No Fear. Can they hang on any longer? This is not looking good. Getting surrounded by 4 different players. Jersey's trying to look at all angles. He's going to try to make his way into the smoke. Gets hit hard. Lost almost all of his health. I barely can see a line on his thing. And there you go. Down he goes. Way to go for GRTO. Like to see it happen. They're a really good team. Seen them compete before. And obviously, they know what they're doing. Echo Church with Gert2. I think it's Grunt 2, isn't it? They don't put the N in their tag though. So I was like wondering, like that's a weird way of spelling it. But there you go, Grunt 2. All right, so let's see what else we can find here for action. Thank you for follow, or I don't know, but thank you for the follow. Anyway, regardless, appreciate it. All right, so here we go. SK, they got 8 kills already. Team 5 might be giving them a chase. They possibly will stop here. Oh man, lost a lot of health doing that, and I don't think it was intended. Luckily for him, no one's, it looks like Team 5 stopped their chase. That's the other SK team, so 2 SK teams. And they're just fighting against each other. Looks like he's taking out the tires of that car, making sure they can't utilize that. I do like this spot a lot. It is very hard to kind of push this without getting a lot of resistance. So this can work out very beautifully for them. They do have the new circle. They're going to hope that this circle lasts for a long time. Obviously, you can kind of run along the bottom here. So if that circle starts moving toward the middle, they can possibly take this all the way to that new circle if it allows them to. One of the reasons why you kind of like that spot in general. So Team 13, they got the squad wipe earlier that we saw, and they are going to have to move into the new circle, but a lot of the teams are already here in it. So Team 9 looks like they're taking some shots. We haven't seen them yet, so let's take a look at them now. We got Bull here, part of Team 9. That is Bull Masters. It looks like they have eyes on L7, so that should be Lucky 7, if I'm correct. Yep, Lucky 7 Gaming. Who's shooting that? Was that Vanguard shooting on that side? I think it sounded like, yeah, it sounds like the Desert Eagle. The Desert Eagle, the Deagle. I don't know why. There. So there you go. We have Vanguard. Again, the team might have winning it all. He's got his Walking Dead skin right now. No helmet though. Risky business there. Maybe he's gonna try to find one off of a kill here. We have a King of Fighters member with L7. It looks like they're trying to play it together here. With Mimella, Hellboy, and Eric all working together. Vanguard's right up that hill. They might be able... I don't know if he sees Towel up there. It's hard to see it around. Whatever this contraption is. I never knew what it is. This... Oh, a silo. I don't know what type of silo. Maybe a seed silo. There's Unplug. He's closest to Bull. Bull Masters. Trying to look around. See what he can find. So it's a bit of a triangle here with 3 different teams. A lot of shots being taken. Everyone probably hears each other in a way. Unplug really doing a great job holding this corner for his team. The rest of his team's not paying attention to this. I'm sure they all are given little roles to do here, and his role is to look on this direction. He's doing an excellent job. You do not want someone coming up this hill and shooting down on the whole team, and it looks like Unplug finally getting hit, but this time from the north side, from a whole different squad for SK. So now it's no longer a triangle, it's a 4 group, but it is a problem for Vanguard because they are in the middle of it pretty much compared to everybody else on the sides. So you can see here, and so Nerve with Vanguard Towel, they're pretty far away from this SK team, and it doesn't seem like this SK team wants to leave this house. What, is he stuck on the stairs? Like, what was going on there? But so that's, oh, nice grapple. The new grapple move, guys. That's a whole new part of the game, given from the update just a day ago. So that's going to come clutch for teams that want to hit that rooftop more often, because that wasn't possible to get to that roof from that door before. Here's the other SK team, and it looks like they are deciding to leave that underground spot with the sewage system, and they are making their way to the new circle. Looks like they weren't able to stay if they even wanted to. So as you know, they're wrapping around. I think they saw the other SK team. They knew they were there. They were shooting at that car, obviously, earlier with the tires taking them out. Oh my god, they're running right through a whole Team 13, and they're hoping and praying not to get hit. It looks like none of them are really taking shots. There you go. Light took a half health and lost a lot of health now. One more shot might do him in. I'm wondering if they're going to try to take this house or these houses. It looks like that is the case. They got the very edge of the circle. So that is going to be the case. Not bad to hold right there. Looks like SK Kevin, the other SK team has made their way to the circle, and Team 17 is right there. Positive taking some shots. Kevin just missing his timing there, and he bolts out to the other side of the house to get away from those gunshots. Shots on the left. Nice peek action. Want to do that every now and then. You do not want them to push inside, but at the same time, you do not want to get knocked. So peeking around those corners certainly will come clutch. Kevin, where are you, Kevin? You're still on the outside. He's by the wall. The rest of the teammates are just back here, way on the outside. So Kevin really on the front here. HQA with Wong is knocked. He's going to have to get picked up if he wants to stay alive for the rest of this. But it looks like he's going to have trouble doing that. He's being surrounded by not only one team, but two teams altogether. Grenade was thrown. Wong got a lot of health taken out, and he will be taken out by a little bit of both Father Time and the grenade. Shots fired by the peak, and the peak was not quick enough. He tried that before, it worked out, but this time around did not, as just wasn't fast enough to peek around and shoot without getting knocked to the ground. So now it looks like it's between two different teams. I know we have HQA still here. They have Cross in the second floor, so it looks like possibly they're going to be staying alive. Hellcat hears probably what's going on inside. There's there's two players still left inside this house, not on Gruntu's team, so they got to pick up a player there. Paradox is going to get revived. They had the edge of the circle. I don't know if their exact position has the circle, but they're close enough. But they probably won't have issues, at least this time around. Oh, at the very corner. No, they do have to move. And there you go. Getting shot, and Paradox gets knocked by Kevin. Did not have the time. And what is happening here? Fire? Someone tried to throw Molly. Didn't work out. Paradox is trying to make his way in. It looks like his teammate will be here. But again, just upstairs. There's a team. Oh, sorry. There's players from the other team that are here. There's Cross, and there should be, the other player on his team, HQA, still has players. They're just on this second floor. Now, I don't know if they're going to try to come up these stairs here. Could happen. Would like to see it happen. But I think they're going to stay on the first floor, especially the damage they've been taking so far. They do have players on the outskirts here, so if they all push together with the 4 players, that could work really well. Grenades being thrown on that second floor. I think that was from Church or maybe Vu Trong. So again, 3 different teams right here in the middle of this compound. Cross is probably taking a look. Yeah. Oh, nice job. So it looks like there's a tank right there. Someone dropped it. That tank right there. They're probably going to try to blow that up to prevent teams from coming upstairs. And if they do, they'll just shoot that. And grenades being thrown upstairs. Cross is, or that was a flashbang. But and regardless, they know there's a team up here. At least they don't know how many. They may have a good idea of it, but I don't think they're certain about it because they probably would have pushed by now. Oh, he's probably going to get shot at badly. Getting hit hard and gets knocked. So he's trying to look both ways. And does go for the thirst as well. He wasn't sure if they were going to try to come up the stairs in order to protect him from getting thirsted. That was not the case. And so now you have Church and the rest of Gruntu just with 3-man squad this time. So that slowness. Oh, what happened on the left here? I guess they took out the team. I was a bit slow on that uptake. But yeah. Paradox getting hit hard. And the blue zone's going to be overcoming. That's going to hurt a lot too. Paradox did get knocked. Where's Cross? Cross is looking around. Yes. Oh, he's trying to peek around, but that didn't work out very well at all. You still have one member here. I'm trying to look at him first. There you go. The blue zone. Look at how much the blue zone's hurting. Even with his mending or his boosts, it's not working out very well. And that is it. So Grunt 2 gets the win, but will they really be able to get out of this? The car is broken down. Church is probably going to try to heal himself. Maybe. I don't know if Hellcat can make it out of this alive, but look at this. He's going to try to get out. Let's see if he makes it. I'm not so certain. We might have to go. Yeah, we're going to have to cut to another team because there's just too many teams out here right next to each other. So let's move it over to SK, who are now in the old circle. The new circle is actually going to be completely different soon enough. This compound is great for a lot of teams. You got the warehouse. You got the cool house on the double-decker. Another 2-story house and 1-story. So it has a lot of stuff here. And obviously the shed, I would call that a shed, even though it's not really. Anyway, KOD, Team 16, they're looking good. They're looking fly on the two houses, staying together, but again, separating in different places. KOF Mala, part of this Lucky 7 team, gets taken out pretty quickly. And it looks like SK member got knocked. What was that? Is he jumping? What was that about? It looks like he might have got flicked or something. Anyway, Hellboy's just out here. He's going to possibly try to make his way in without getting noticed. Yeah, he's going to take the loot here too, as his teammate was taken out in front of him. KOD. We haven't seen much of KOD. They have taken, or they have lost 2 players. They have no kills on their board. And they're very close to the circle, but not quite there. And it looks like he's going to try to take whatever's in here. Yep, that's the case. 9 seconds before this zone starts closing more. Let's see if we can see what everyone else sees, apparently. Towels is going to try to peek around this. He has the zone. Team 21 and the rest of them are still in zone as well. There you go. There's the shots we're looking for. Hazel is right there. Has been doing some dirty damage on a lot of teams. Let's see if he can survive for a little bit longer at least. We got Wong on the left side. He's going to see eyes on Nerve, and Nerve gets knocked down. Wong took a few hits, but he cuts right back into smoke. Kind of like a ninja, you know. You do your damage, but then you come right back down so you can stay hidden for the long period of time. Wong right next to Hazel. This is 2 teams. This is not the same players on the team. What is going to happen here? They're surrounded now. Oh, he's right there. He sees him. He takes some shots in the smoke and finally take him down. The ninja can no longer get out of that situation by utilizing those the smokes. So there you go. We got 3 teams left. We got SK. We have Vanguard, who I have winning it all, by the way. But that is bad luck right there, as I just mentioned him. Unplug gets knocked down. They still have 2 members who have health left. Can possibly go for the revival here. Grenades are being thrown. Another knocked member on the backside. This is not looking good now for Vanguard. 2 players on their team still up. 2 players knocked to the ground. No one's completely thirsted yet, so this is possible that they can get the revivals in play, but they're so close to the enemies right now that it might be a bit problematic to try it. And here's SK. Let's take a look at Kevin. Kevin's getting close, trying to throw some smokes on his way, possibly to the new zone. He's already in it, I think. So maybe he's just throwing it for extra protection. But yeah, Vanguard's going to get all the heals that they want. Let's take a look over here. We got KOD, Rosalius. Now he's by himself. He lost all of his players with Ellis, Sad, and Nox. Looks like some shots are being taken across the way. Unplug lost a ton of health. Grenades being thrown, not taking hits on Unplug. Unplug trying to stay low. But then look at this. Nice job from Abel trying to shoot back at Kevin. Kevin lost a ton of health from that as well. More shots fired from Hazel. Hazel's been really active in this scrimmage, getting a bunch of kills. I wouldn't be surprised if he has the most so far this time around. Nice job from SK here as they pretty much wrap around and get that last remaining member of the opposing team. Nerve gets knocked pretty easily as he didn't even recognize that an SK member was over here. So now the one piece on Nox, it is 4v4 as there's 8 players left. And you know, he couldn't get out of that one. He tried to stay low, but it looks like he's also going to get thirsted here. Very close to staying alive, but no, Joker could not make his way over. He didn't want to peek too much over this hill. He will try to get the loot, but right now it's all about who's going to take advantage of their positioning. It does seem like Vanguard has a great position. They have the top of the hill. I think the new zone is actually going to push toward them. Abel has an interesting spot. I wouldn't be surprised if he can see Kevin soon. Let's see. I'm trying to see what Abel can see. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, there you go. Abel should be able to see Kevin soon if he tries to peek over that hill. More smokes are being thrown in his direction. Abel's trying to stay low from that, but yeah, it's only smoke. He doesn't have to worry about it. Kevin threw those, so he's trying to make it hard for Abel to look around that rock. Oops, sorry. Trying to look around that rock, right? So now let's take a look at Vanguard. They have the middle of this zone, and they're trying to peek around this broken down car. The hard thing about the car that it's exploded is it's hard to hear them coming. Because it is exploded, that's pretty much what you hear. Nerve gets knocked on the left side. 2 knocked on Vanguard. Trying to hold back the horde now is Towels. Towels, can he do it? No, he won't be able to. 1 player left. with Unplug, but Unplug could not hang on. So that will be it. Way to go. Really good battles. SK takes the win with a ton of kills. There's Hazel with 8. I told you Hazel probably had the most, and I'm actually technically right and wrong because his teammate had 8 as well. That's 16 just between the two of them, and 4 from Joker, 2 for Kevin. So that's another 6. Put that on the board. So you got 22 kills. Am I doing the math right? 22 kills? Are you kidding me? Double digits is good enough, but reaching 20 and above is insane. So wow, I'm just super impressed by that. SK probably has a strong lead compared to anybody else because there's not a lot of kills on the board from other teams. We'll just go down the list here. Vanguard, nice job from you guys. You guys are probably still in. You guys probably made second place regardless of the amount of kills. 2, 3, 4, 5 kills is still good. Just compared to SK, it's dwarfed though. Second place, obviously, can't go better than that other than first. And then you got KOD, 0 kills for them, but getting third place, so they'll get the rank points. 8DP Moon, they got 1 kill for Ba Wong. We saw Wong trying to stay alive for the most part. All of his teammates got taken out pretty early, so managing to get 4th place is pretty impressive. Lucky 7, 0 kills for them, 3-man team, tough to do that in a squad situation like these. Bullmasters, they got 0 kills, 6th place, and this is the other team that has probably the second amount of kills here, second most is Grunt 2. So we got Vutrong Cow. He did a really good job flanking around against some of these teams. 3 for him. Church 2 to Hellcat with 3 and 1 from Paradox or Faradox. Is that how you're supposed to say that? Anyway, that gives them 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 total kills for them. Almost double digits, but certainly good enough to help their team's cause. So HQA, everyone got into the mix with a few kills, at least 1, until they have a team total of 4. WBZ Wonder Boys, nice job from 2 Fine. He got 4 kills, 2 from Mighty, and Geo and Scummy each have 1, so that's a team total of 8. Not too shabby. SK, the other SK team, 1 kill. We have BDG. Coming in with 0. No Fear with 0. SYG with 0. AYS, Are You Scared with 4 kills. Nice shot from Alexi and Issue. PS comes in with 3 total kills, 10 and 7, trying to hold down the fort together. Blood Bloods with 0, and BTE Blunt Trauma Esports with last place coming in with 0 kills. That is for the first match. So far so good. A lot of good action here on Erangel. I think the maps will be switched up. I'm not sure which one it's going to be. We'll know when we get in the room. But yeah, so far so good, guys. I love to see the action. If you guys can let me know what you guys think about this. I'd love to hear from you guys. Caro Games 28 says 010. 010. Okay, so you just say 010. Gotcha. James Bond M16 MI6. That's what it is. I kept thinking like M6. Like that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. MI6. Thank you for the help there, bud. I know I'm a bit late getting to you, but I appreciate that you did that. Bro, I died because I crashed into a rock. It says speed PUBG Mobile. Ugh, rough. They changed that, right? Like I've been talking to some people. I said there's a lot more damage on cars, and everyone's saying no, you didn't get damage. You always got to get damaged when you hit the car to a rock or something. But they really increased the amount of damage that you get by hitting stuff with your vehicle. Let me know if I'm wrong. I'd love to hear from you guys about that because I think I'm pretty sure I'm correct, but I don't know. Caro Games 28, thank you for the hosting, and Senpai's Cloud says yo, what's up? Thank you for being here. All right, and from you guys on Omelet, OPS Limit says hello to you, or hello. And sorry, that's just the way he wrote it. And Naked Ox, thank you for being here. So good luck to everyone on ADP Scrims today. Thank you, Ox, for letting everyone know that. If you guys don't mind, I would really appreciate it if you guys can follow some Naked members. If you guys see Naked in the chats, that's probably a Naked member. There's Ox right there in Omelet. He's trying to build out his stream. We've been working hard to get him up and running, so soon enough, he will begin, and he's a really good player, a lot of fun to watch. So if you guys want to watch some really good content, he might be a great person to start following. I really would appreciate if you guys can do that. Just I would appreciate it. Dang, you're really good at this, says Senpai's Cloud. Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot. That's pretty much the reason why I do this is because you guys enjoy it. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't. Because yeah, I think this is one thing I like to always say, and I don't want to be too distracted by this, but yeah, we are trying to build out more tournaments with more prize money, because we think you guys play a lot, obviously, especially with these esports teams that put in a lot of hours every single day. We want to make sure you guys get, sort of compensated for what you do. So for the naked events that we do, we have the naked pro scrims that have $20 prize pools. And then we have the Naked Riot that has something between $80 and $240. That one's sponsored by BlueStacks. And so if you guys want to compete for some money, you guys can do that. If you guys don't want to compete for money, but you guys want to play in the Naked Riots or the Naked Pro Scrims, you guys can do that for sure. I don't know why you would, but you can. There's no problem not to, I guess. But yeah. We'd love to see you guys compete, especially in these 8DP scrims as well. I'll put the Discord up there again so you guys can get the access pretty well. Oh, I gotta change that. The Nightbot is kind of wrong when it comes to that Discord, because my name's on the bottom. I didn't mean to add my name to it, so I need to change that. But generally, that link by itself without the HCrusader at the end is the link for my Naked Esports Discord. It's with the whole Naked Esports team, a really good group of people. Again, if you want to know more about scrimmages, definitely hit the 8DP Discord there, and also the Naked Esports Discord. I appreciate if you can hit my own as well. Move to spectate. Move to spectate. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be solid. I have made that mistake once before, and I felt super bad about it. So let's make sure that's not a problem this time around. Thank you, Cat God. Appreciate it. And you probably won't hear this. I have to say thank you. Thank you, Cat God. There we go. And it looks like it's about to begin. So I was holding you guys back. You guys are quick. That was really fast. All right, so here we go. We're about to start the second match now. You guys are ready for it? I hope you guys are. All right, let me get myself ready. I think I'm pretty much ready. Yeah, this is super quick. I think we got like a little bit more than 60. Yeah, 64 players, 66 there. Might go a little bit more getting everyone into the lobby. But 66 might be the right answer there. There's Vanguard, guys. This is the team I have winning it all. They got second place. Obviously, that SK team did a tremendous job in the last match. They got, how many did they get? I'm trying to think, which SK team was it, by the way? Let's, oh man, hard to say which one. So they have two. That stands for Snake, by the way. So it's Snake and Snake Light. What? No, don't freeze on me. Come on now, come back. Oh no, this isn't good. Oh, why is it freezing on me now? Okay, I don't like it where it froze. I would much rather have froze in the middle of the match, so that way we know we'll get back in. Shoot, I don't know whether to wait a bit. So right now, it froze, obviously. It's not a bad thing. I think we'll be able to get back in. It should let me back in if I restart the game. So I'm gonna do that. Cross your fingers, guys. Cross your fingers. We're gonna hopefully get this back up and running. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think waiting is going to be the answer here. So we are going to restart it. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Yes. Okay, so it's black screen. I know that. So give me a sec to get it back up. And I'm hoping we won't have any issues with it wanting to get back in. So I know it's a black screen. Keep that in mind. I'm going to get it right back up and running. Thank you for your patience, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you for 8DP's patience, too. I hate this when it happens to other teams. I mean, if it happened on my own, I wouldn't feel as bad because they're my own. But generally speaking, when I'm doing this for other teams, I want to make sure they're perfect. So we are... I'm not going to try to jinx myself. I'm just going to... Just cross your fingers, guys. Just keep your fingers crossed. I'm going to hope everything works out. So usually it does 9 times out of 10. I actually haven't seen a 1 out of 10 yet of it not working. But you never know. PUBG can be finical. Ooh, please. Please, PUBG gods. Please, 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 please. Come on. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, loading in. Let's see, what do you guys see? Alright, you guys see the screen. It's a matter of hoping. Come on now. I believe in you. I believe in you. It's taken an awful long time to load. I am not looking forward to that. Come on now. You can do this. I'm definitely not going to restart it from here. Unless it takes like a while. Because I know if I restart it from here, it won't bring me back to the room. Come on now, load through. Oh, come on. Can't be frozen again. There's no way. Okay, good. Ooh, come on now. Show me the love here. Show me the love, show me the love, show me the love. Yeah. Come on now. Enter the match, please. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Oh, I hear it. It's the magic sound of someone picking up a drink. All right. Woo-hoo. Oh, my heart couldn't take it anymore. Thank you guys for your patience for watching through that. We should be good now. Although, again, don't want to jinx anything. But, you know, there's really nothing wrong with my stream part. Everything's fine. I mean, you know, I'm not doing anything crazy. Just trying to go through it. So right now, there's Vanguard. They're still alive. I like that. And let's take a look at some of these other teams that are close to others. We have Team 22 and Team 17. So we got Bloods really close to Team 17. Let's see after this renders. They're HQA. So let's kind of figure this one out. So the zone is going to go right through the middle of town. So eventually both teams are going to have to get to the south side of this town regardless because of that blue zone. Cross is getting the loot that he needs here. Looks like he has a handgun in hand. I'm surprised he does. I always feel like you run slower with a handgun than an actual AR, so I never realized the reason to hold the handgun compared to the other weaponry. He has the UMP, which has changed. Different type of ammo now with the 4 ammo. Wonder how you guys feel about that. There's King, really close, probably the closest to the enemies. I'm gonna see around, make sure we're not missing anything else from this huge map. So Miramar being the biggest map of them all, we should have pretty good separation from the start. So right now we got 57 players still alive. And we started with 66, so we lost 9 players in total. So as you can see now, there's a separation going on. But right now we're going to stick here because these two teams are the closest, and it's going to possibly have something going on. I don't know if either team has recognized the other team being here. I don't think so, because they wouldn't be so callous in their looting process, especially Team 17 with their one player getting awfully close to Bloods here. If Bolt continues to move to the right, as he is right now, he might find Team 17, a member there, and hear him soon enough. So right now he's looting the picnic tables right side of the house. There's 10 King here. 10 King is obviously on his own. This is a big problem for King. I don't know if he realizes. He might have just heard those footsteps. I thought I heard footsteps in the distance, because there's Bolt right there, and King is right here. This is not looking good. Again, for Team 17 to be this close with one of their players, they have the disadvantage for sure. Especially look at where they are. Cross, Wong, and the rest of the team are just super far away. Oh, he's looking. He knows. Seiko knows there's somebody here. Taking the shot and gets an early knock on 10 King. Now, they don't know the whole team is somewhere off, nowhere even close. But it doesn't look like they care about it at all. They're going to rush it. And this is certainly the best move to make because you do want to make sure King cannot get picked up. There you go. Now, the rest of the team, HQA, I think, yeah, they're not even going to attempt to make their way closer to that. They want to stay alive, and now they have a disadvantage with 3 people. It just does not make sense to go after that team. They do recognize that there's a team there, but again, BB will do the same thing. They'll recognize that somebody's close by. That was a knock only, and they'll assume that somebody else is in town. So both teams are probably on high alert. It does seem like HQA is possibly leaving, and that seems to be the case, at least with 2 of their members. Yeah, again, I don't hear the engine that much. I hear the engine kind of like in oh, okay. There you go. I hear the boost right there. But okay, let's see what. Oh, you guys see? Yeah, you guys see everything. Perfect. Yeah. Stream says am malicious. Thank you. I know. I was scared too. But I'm good. I'm happy now that the stream's back and up and running. Are they going after it? They're going after Team 722 right now. So even though they want revenge, it seems. You have to admire traits like that. You know, I think a lot of teams would decide not to go after this team. It gets a knock from the peaking member of Bloods. So now we might see this team come take advantage of that. They do have 3. 3 are up on both sides. Probably one's getting revived immediately. Part of Bloods. Cross is trying to make his way. He has a little hill here for a little bit of cover. Might be trying to throw a grenade. Yes, he is. Grenade is going to be having to go a lot of distance. And will it make it over? Bolt got knocked, by the way. And so now they're rotating, utilizing the smoke here. This could be pretty good. He's hopping over, getting these shots. What was that? Okay, so he kind of transported there for me, but there you go. Cross gets. It looks like Cross kept going this way, but instead he went along the wall and got the knock. And it did seem like that's what this member from the box. What? Oh God, that's scary. I didn't know this was a thing, and that is freaky. That is freaking me out right now. It's 10 feet under there. All right, so more like 1 foot under. Anyway, let's switch it up. So we still have good separation from all the teams, but let's see these moving teams. The ones that are driving through, they might be going toward teams as they continue to move. BDG, we got Telly, Rain, Bleach, and Hawkeye. They did really well. Telly did well last match. We'll see if they can do well again here. Let's see, that stands for Team 12. Brutal Democracy. Brutal Democracy with BDG. One of the newer teams. I haven't seen them compete before. I've seen these names though. I wonder if they're the same names from other teams and they just made their own. Could be. Could not be. Who knows at this moment. Let's zoom in on this circle, kind of get an eye on around town here. Team 5, there's the SK team. So this wasn't the winning SK team. There's 2 SK teams. This one's Team 4, Team 5 I mean. And this is Snake Light. I think the other Snake team got first place. Thank you for the follow, guys. I appreciate that. Let me take a look while I have you guys. D33Z Buds, thank you for the follow, bud. And Senpai's Cloud, thank you for the follow. I didn't mention that earlier. With BS God, thank you for the follow as well. Did anyone else follow me recently? Sorry if I missed a few here, but I think that's it. Kara Games, thank you for the follow. And I think I mentioned that before too, so we're good to go. Thank you guys. Thank you. You guys like this kind of stuff? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. Do you play also? I do play. I do like to play a lot. If you guys want to friend me, to play with me, just let me know who you are in the chat and then send me a friend request so that way I know to accept you. I don't just accept anybody. I accept people who either know me through the chat or through the streaming or just generally people I know by playing with. and competing in games. Oh, there. Okay, so yeah, this whole team is just staying together. And it looks like Zaudi is trying to get to his teammates. Anything else? Team 16. I wonder if that's going to be an issue. I think he's going to take a left there, so he's not going to... Yeah. It's trying to find action, guys. That's what I want to do. Team 17 might be taking some shots, and it looks like that is the case. So let's head over here. And it looks like Team 4 just took out one member from HQA. And I think it must have been Q Wong or Kai Wong, because 10 King was taken out earlier last time. They have 4 kills already. We saw the squad wipe they did after 10 King was taken down. But now there's a whole nother team here. We got SK Kevin in front of them. Other SK members here, Hazel. So yeah, this was the team that took first place right here. So we're gonna take a look at them now with Kevin, Hazel, Joker, and the other SK member that I cannot read the name of. And this team needs to be taken down for the sake of everybody else who's competing. If this team gets taken down early, that would help everybody. All boats would start floating a little bit more. So Kevin's hurt badly. I don't know, Kevin, you're not knocked, but you're certainly your health is not looking great. And not good either is Hazel. Hazel is knocked to the ground behind his bus. Luckily, he has something to hold back anyone from thirsting him. He's moving around, making sure nobody can get easy shots on him, but really, it's going to be tough for any teammate to come down to help. Look how far he is. He's going to be in the open if he tries it. Never mind, Kevin just drives over and it works out perfectly. So they might shoot the tires off the cars or something, but for the sake of being, they're going to get that revival. Cross, not looking great on this side. Other bus he's hiding behind, and he needs to get picked up. His teammate is going to come down with the bus and get him up. But right now, these are the only 2 people doing it. So they did do really well getting their initial knock, but again, being a 2-man squad, getting 1 knocked is not a recipe to do well here. And SK is making a huge push here. Cross is, oh no, Cross cannot get picked up quick enough. Hazel's gonna rotate with the bus. I don't know if they're gonna try to push this guy. Joker's getting hit hard, but not hard enough as he is the one going down. So Joker, nice job taking the win there. And that is it for HQA. They have how many? 7 kills now. So they're just continuing to add on to their numbers. Someone needs to take this team out so they don't run away with it. Nice airtime with that bus, by the way, on Hazel. So this is not great at all. They still have all 4 of their members too. So it's great for them, but for the whole scrimmage, someone needs to know how to take them down. Bull Masters here, facing off against the other SK team, SK Light. So let's see what this is about. Furioso is trying to shoot across the way. Lan is knocked. He's going to try to get to his teammate. Zaudi. Sorry if I keep mispronouncing. I'm having a hard time with names. Nice grenade, but Zaudi only lost roughly half the health. So he's going to hop over this, make sure he gets behind some more concrete defensive positioning. Bulls has a lot of damage taken on them. None of them are knocked though, which is kind of interesting. But they are certainly hurting. So right now, the other SK team, you have SK Light literally. So you're still throwing grenades in that house. It doesn't look like anything is really making contact after those initial damage hits. I think they were probably from grenades, but they're all still alive. All of them still up, none of them knocked. So I think Bull Masters has a great position here, even though they kind of stuck together. They're able to see around quite a bit. And so I wouldn't be surprised if they try to move to certain sides now, just so they can separate a bit, because they were hurt. They had to stay close in order to make sure they didn't get knocked out or get knocked and having to go for the revival. But now they're all pretty good, healed-wise. So I'm surprised they're not separating. Maybe it'll work out. They might know something. I don't know. He has certain good eyes on land. And he keeps hitting that windowsill. Could not get over it. That was the problem there. I had a feeling that was going to happen. It's just tough with that height of a window, even though you can see him so clearly. Lan. Gonna try and throw a grenade. This could work. This could work. Trying to get it. Wait, that's not where they're at on the 2nd floor. They're on the 1st floor, but will it come down? It will come down. And Ace gets hit hard. Nice backstop there with the backboard, I guess, from the grenade throw. Zaudi is on the 2nd floor now. Oh no, woes Jolo. Trying to stay alive and gets knocked from the other side. Nice job from Woes. He's going to try to hop around. Ace is going to get knocked. That's an easy one. But will that be it? Another knock on it. He's going to try to get upstairs, but no, he won't get upstairs. And nice job from Furioso getting the finishing touch. Now, how many players do they have left? Do they have everybody? They still have everybody. Ace is knocked, Woes is knocked, but that's okay because they'll just have the rest of their teammates pick them up. Nicely done, Bull Masters. I thought they would have to have a need to separate, but again, it actually worked out pretty well. Even with a knocked player inside the house with the initial knock on a Bulls Masters player, they still win it because they're able to hold down the fort and utilize their TPP views around the walls there. So what do we got next? I don't know. We got 33 teams left. Oh, there's something here. We have KOD members. KOD, part of Team 16, standing for Kill or Die. So that's pretty strong there. Well, what? Wait, Kill or Die. So if I'm telling somebody to kill or, I guess that makes sense. I don't know why I thought that was a weird saying. Like you always hear kill or be killed, to kill or die. Did he get his car stuck? He got his car stuck. No, he can't get out. Oh wait, he did. There you go. Nice job. Let's see here. Are you scared? Member with issue. I think he just took a shot, but Alexi's hurt. He's knocked on the far side here. I don't know why. And oh no. Shots are being fired. And the grenade, not a grenade, but the car blows up. One member inside could not get out quick enough. And Alexi was too close to the vehicle and gets taken down. So right now, Nerve is making the push here. Probably will be easily able to finish off Alexi. And he's looking around, making sure nobody else is here. Nobody else is here. Team 10 has a member all the way on this side. Here's Issue. And Issue might try to get some views here. I think he will try this. He sees Nerve. Nerve got the thirst, so he probably will do some long-range shooting. Gets one hit. Good initial hit, but again, he'll hide behind the same bus the rest of his team was just hiding behind before. And now he's going to take that bike and head out. He doesn't have really a chance to get anyone knocked. He tried. He thought maybe a headshot will do. Did not work out. So now Issue is probably going to bolt. Let's see what else we can find. We have every single team except for Team 9, which is Bull Masters, and Team 15. Let's take a look at that. He's one person by himself, and he started by himself. Hard to do here, as he's 1 of 30 now. Toxin here. So off you go. Good luck. Godspeed. Team 24 is on the bottom here. This is Fear. It's funny, there's a team called No Fear, and then there's a team called Fear. So this is Gotten and Siphon. We haven't seen them really much at all in this scrim. So this is the first. They have 0 kills so far. So they haven't really gotten to engagements. It looks like they're working the edges here. They want to stay away from battles until the end. Going for that rank points for sure. But you do need both in order to win the whole scrim. So right now, as we said before, SK is looking great. This is Vanguard. Vanguard has lost a player with Unplug, but they still have Tal, Nerve, and Abel. Looks like a lot of things happened here, and I wish I caught it. Apparently I missed it. But there's Bull right there, so I don't know who's Bull shooting at. Are they shooting? Let's take a look. Why am I asking these questions? And I can just head over to see exactly who they are shooting at. So it looks like they are shooting at BDG. Trying to hit him with the AW. Looks like he's just missing those shots though. Like, definitely missed that one by a mile, but I think he just assumed he would peek again. Woes Jolo. Now they're realizing that Team 3 is closer than they thought. Or maybe they just recognize that they're even there right now. Finally some shots here. Tao is pretty close here. Vanguard has 2 kills. They're going to want to make it more. Every team, by the way, every team will need to get more kills. And unless SK or Snake, that team called Snake, unless they die early in a match or something. But so far, that's not the case. SK, I think, is still alive and causing havoc against a lot of teams. So in response to that, teams that are near the first place, especially Vanguard, because they had second place last match, will need to still put on the heat and get those kills, and they are really being aggressive here. Whether that's just Vanguard's MO, or they're doing it because in response to Snake Team. They're being aggressive here as well. Telly's being aggressive. Again, this is brutal democracy. Oh, there's a Woes Jolo. Nice hits. Wow. I thought he got a few hits there. Maybe 3. I thought maybe even 4. But that didn't put him at half health. Oh, no. A bit of a mistake by an SK member. But look at the rest of SK. They're pretty close, too. So this is the team they gotta take out. And look at the health on one member. They gotta be careful, though. Look at Joker in the middle on top, but really Telly's up there as well. Hazel's doing those shots. He gets his gun out, but not quick enough. Nice try from Telly, but Telly really should have tried to find some cover before anything. And that is it. That is it for the team. That was so quick. SK bringing them down. So right now they got 11 kills already, double digits, and we still have 25 players left. Can anyone stop this team? Snake is going off right now. Someone needs to slow them down, and so far no one has been up for this challenge yet. We got Team 9 still at the house. They're the ones that are holding this compound down, but they're super close now to SK. Can Bull Masters be the one to take down this team? Even if they take them down now, they'll still have a ton of kills on the board, and they probably will still have the top spot given their first place and 22 kills in the first match. So regardless, they need to make something happen. I mean, it is inevitable. Oh, nice job with the grenade. Ace gets, I think that was Ace, I might be mistaken, but someone threw a grenade and got a knock here. It looks like they're not picking him up quite yet. They want him to kind of rotate around this hill, get on the far side, so they can utilize that for definite cover and not having anyone kind of get an eye on this side. Nice smoke. That's perfect for them to get this revival in. No one's behind them. No one's back here, so that is a good sign for Team 4 with SK. A lot of damaged vehicles. They have one bus that looks unharmed. Let's take a look at Vanguard's point of view again. They're on the far side, really sandwiching Bulls, which usually is a bad thing. But because the other teams don't have houses, that is not such a bad thing. The great alleyways of Miramar are really helping out Vanguard for sure. And I think it's also helping out SK with their side as well. But again, these valleys are too far away to push completely to Bulls without getting in the open. So that is why it's not too bad. For one of the few cases where being sandwiched in PUBG isn't a detriment. Let's take a look. So they also have this, so to Bulls Masters and Vanguard have the zone, utilizing especially Vanguard. They have the middle, which is great, and they got these little valleys again that I was talking about that will give them a lot of cover throughout this whole process with the zone changing. T1 here with Wong with 8 DP members. They are rotating in the zone as well, and they are probably going to find their way to the edge of it. This is not a bad place to be, but they do have to be careful with one Vanguard on their left, right across the street. Bulls, not so much. They're pretty far side of them, but then there's another team that is on their south. Let's take a look at that team for now. SYG with Hot Panda, Grim, Harley Q, and Venom. We haven't seen this team much so far. They have 1 kill on the board right now. So this is Stole Your Glory. Or, yeah, Stole Your Glory. So I haven't seen this team compete before, as far as I know. But I've seen the players before. Harley Q and Venom. I might have even seen Grim and Hot Panda. But I don't recognize the Hot Panda name, actually, for sure. Nice shots from KOD, holding them down. The car is blown up, so they're using that to give themselves some protection. Ellis, I think that's how you say it. Ellis? Anyway, throwing a grenade. Will it make contact? Nope, too short. Super far away. You're going to have to get a baseball arm there. By the way, let's go Yankees. Just want to shout that out. Anyway, Team 6 team. KOD. This is kill or die once again. And they have near the middle. I mean, look at the separation between their teammates. It's kind of cool how they're doing this, actually. One member here just using a little lip, just a little lip in the hill. You have Rosales, who was the last remaining member alive last time. Got good rank points because of it, though. I think got 3rd place. And then you have a member here who's inside the shed. near the center circle. So not too bad there. Let's take a look back over at SK. It looks like one member is down. And there, he's rotating around, getting awfully close to a player on team 20, but it looks like he's going to not go all the way. He's going to try to blow up this car. He went through a whole mag and didn't manage to blow it up. He's still next to it, by the way. I'm kind of surprised he's trying this because that car is about to explode with maybe 1 or 2 shots. He's super close to blowing it up. So he will try to go for the loot. And it looks like the rest of the team of the SYG even stole your, what is it? Stole your glory. Is a little too far to get some shots on Joker, even if they see him. Team Vanguard. Vanguard's still on the very edge, but I don't know. They're may have to move a bit. One teammate's in the circle, that's for sure. I think it's not Nerve. But on this side, we have Towels, who's in the zone. Very good spot. Look at this crevice in the hills. Perfect. I'm sure their teammates are probably going to make their way over to Towels as well, because that is just too good to pass up. We got Oh my, are you still alive? He has 0 kills, by the way, so he's definitely trying to camp this one out to stay alive. He is only one by himself, so it's a tough move here, but he will. You know, he's doing a great job staying alive. Now, next circle may force him to finally get into a battle. That will be sooner than later, I bet. We got Rosales, who's going inside. Not bad. It has the edge of the circle. That's beautiful. What is happening on this side? Oh. He got knocked. So this is the member I was hoping would be able to hold down SK. And it just did not happen well enough as he is knocked. Let's take a look at the team. Oh my god. 16 kills. Snake is killing it right now. Even if they die right now, they'll still have the lead. But there's still 2 more matches after this. So they don't have quite control of it all. But they certainly do have... they really are riding their own stars right now. Let's see, Abel got the revival on oh, shots on the far side by Bolserio, who's still in the house. And that blue zone's going to force him out, so I don't think Abel realized that that was going to happen. Now the blue zone is closing. I don't know if Abel will be able to crawl fast enough outside of that. You can see Nerve is already making his way over to protect the rest of his teammates on this side. Now look at that, Bulls is stuck there. This is not looking good at all. Bullmasters just waited a little bit too long. They're still in the blue zone, and that's it for them. Bullmasters did a great job against Vanguard, but again, time took its toll, and they were the ones that need to move more than anything. So Vanguard has this good hill, but again, this is no longer a great place. It's a good place still to hold down, but they will need to move in a minute in order to get to across the street with the zone. But look at this Hazel. Hazel's just keeping this on lockdown right now. He's not letting anyone go across without getting shot at. And so this is good stuff from Hazel. He's definitely making sure he's trying to prevent them from coming down. Let's see what he sees throughout this engagement. Now there's only 2 teams left too. So rough go now. What? I thought there was 3 people left. Someone got knocked earlier. I didn't realize that. So nice job from SK once again. They have a ton of kills. 7 from the SK member I cannot pronounce. Hazel with 1 kill, which is kind of surprising. He's usually the most aggressive one, I feel like, on the team. Joker with 10 and Kevin with 4. Well done, Joker. So that's a team total of 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 again. They hit 22 again. Jesus. You know, I don't even know if there's a way for them to not win it at this point. They would have to pretty much lose every game, not get kills, to not win it. I think that would prevent them from not winning. There's still 2 more matches. They only did 2. We only have done 2. So we've only gone through 50%. It's a possibility that they, finish things up, but we're not sure. Vanguard, 3 from Towels, so they get 2nd place. And KOD, Kill or Die, gets 3rd place, with 4 kills from Ice. Is that supposed to be ISIS? I just realized, first I'm thinking, Ellis, I don't know. But really? That's the name you give yourself? I don't know. Maybe I'm mispronouncing that, but let me know how you pronounce it. But that's ISIS, I think, with 4 kills. It's kind of a weird name. Toxin, 4th place. He was the one that kind of stayed alone for the most part, obviously. He's a solo player. Can't can't get really into engagements unless you're trying to take a whole squad on. So there's 0 kills for him. Bull Masters, they were in certain heat with Vanguard for the most period of time here. They have 4 kills. Furioso, nice job with 3 of them. SYG, I think what was that? Stole Your Glory, 1 kill for Venom. So nice job from Venom, but they only will have 1 kill. 8DP with Sponge with 1 kill, Rain God with 3, and Bawang with 2. So that's a team total 6. Fear comes in with 0. Are You Scared with 3 kills only from Alexi. So nice job, Alexi. BDG, 3 kills from Telly, 1 kill from Hawkeye. Nice job getting 4 total. WBZ, Wonder Boys, comes in with 0. SK Light with 4 total kills. PS comes in with 2 kills. Grand 2 with 1 kill. They were just a 2-man squad this time around. That's not going to cut it. HQA, 1 kill apiece, 4 total. Bloods with 1 kill from Bolt. BTE with 0. And NF No Fear with 0. All right. That's your second match, guys. We got 2 more to go. I think we're going back to Erangel. Not sure. But soon enough, we'll see what happens. Let me bring you guys to intermission. And let me see what you guys have been writing, if you guys have been writing at all. And let me get myself in spectator mode right away, so I don't put myself as a player. That'd be a positive thing to do, I think. Thank you, Cat God, for catching that last time, because I don't want to do that twice. Let me get my... let's see if we can get this right. Almost. Webcam. I'd like my webcam to be on. There we go. So I turn that off sometimes because I don't have an image to when I log off. But I should keep that on for the most part. There you go. All right. What have you guys been writing? Not in the scrims. Says Amolicious. D33's Buds. Says gotcha. Athena, thank you for joining in. I like the doggies. And ATP Mingyi. I'm not sure if I'm terrible at pronouncing things, so just remember that. And it says Low missed first game. Well, hopefully you'll take the second, third, and fourth, because we're done with 2 of them now. Bean Friolito. Friolito. I'm terrible, I'm telling you. Thank you for the follow. Not sure if I mentioned that already. And let me do this. All right. Oh, an omelet too. How can I forget about you guys? Scotty C11. I think that's how you pronounce that. It says, ooh, customs. Yep, they are. They are closed customs. So if you want to register for these events, you can. This one's the ATP Beta Scrims. The top 4 teams here will be able to compete in the Alpha Scrims, where some of the top teams compete in the world that you might see in big tournaments. So if you guys want to compete in order to compete against the best, you guys compete here, which is a lot of good teams here. Especially apparently Snake is just absolutely crushing it right now. They have first places in the last 2 matches, and they've gotten 22 kills in the last 2 matches, so 44 kills in total, which is insane. That alone might just be able to cut it for, obviously it'll cut it for a top 4, but that might cut it just for top first place. The Sebas is damn not sus at all. Well, you guys tried. And you know, someone needs to take down Snake. Someone needs to take them down. Let's take a look at their stats, by the way, while we're at it. If they are getting into the room. Yeah, there they are. They're already here. Perfect. So let's take a look at them down the line here. You got Kevin, co-leader of the team. He's got 86 wins in 127 matches played this season. 67% win ratio with an 89% top 10. Got 17 most kills with the highest damage of 2,500 with a huge average damage of 1,105. KD, obviously high, with 16.54. If you guys don't like know PUBG, maybe don't recognize these stats, and have no idea about it, just think of this, take an image of this. This is what you want to be. This is the level of a really good gamer. Anything above 1,000 is incredible, incredible. Just think about it this way: every time you knock somebody, if they are fully health, that is 100 damage points. So he has 1,100. So that means, generally speaking, you know, he has teammates who can help him out with knocks as well. So generally speaking, on a vacuum, that would be 11 knocks in a row without thirsts too. So it's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. And so 16 KD, because he wins a lot of his matches, doesn't die a lot. And obviously with that high damage, just kills a ton of people. All right, so let's go to the next guy. Let's see if this is a reoccurring thing with the rest of the team. I wouldn't be surprised how well they're doing. Ooh, are you kidding? 302 matches, so that's a ton of matches. This guy has a lot of practice under his belt. 216 wins. So that's 71% in the win ratio column. 91% on the top 10. 1,100, very similar to his teammate with the average damage. 20 most kills with 2,500 as a highest damage. 23 KD. Yeah, these numbers are insane. This is just slightly better than his teammates, but his teammates was crazy enough, and this is, wow. So I don't think I have to repeat what I said about the other player. This is pretty much the same thing. If you want to have these stats, you know, maybe ask them yourselves. They might have a Discord. If you guys are watching Snakes, if that's our team name, Snake, if you guys want to put out a Discord in chat, happy to do that. That's for all the teams, by the way. If you guys are competing, I want you guys to promote yourselves. So if you guys want to promote yourselves by sending out your Discords here in chat, maybe other people who are watching will want to know more about you too. So put it in. We'd love to see you do that. All right, so let's go to the next guy. Joker. I think Joker had 10 kills last time, so I think he had the most kills last match. 97 matches played, 28 wins, so more. Let's bring him down to earth here. 28 matches, 28% win ratio, 50% top 10, 919 average damage, 18 most kills with 2,400 highest damage with a 6.95 KD. Now, this isn't as high as the rest of his teammates, but crazy average damage, almost reaching that 1,000 marker. Anything above 500 is something I think is good, so almost doubling that is crazy enough in itself. Highest damage being 2,400. That's just like hard. It's just hard to do. It's just hard. And then we have 28% win ratio, which is good. Everything's good about that. So he's doing very well for himself. No doubt about that. And then we have Hazel here. Now, I don't know if he's part of... It looks like he's not part of Snakes. He's part of China Wolf Warriors, and that's what his tag says, CNW. So he's playing with him right now. So I don't know. Interesting. 340 wins with 528 matches played. So that's 64% win ratio, 86% top 10, 1,100 average damage, 22 most kills, 3,000 highest damage, 17 KD. It's insane numbers that we're looking at right now, guys. And if you guys don't recognize that, maybe play a few matches and then take a look at your stats if you're not used to playing these games. And then you'll just see like how insane these numbers are. The thing I really take away the most from these stats are the average damages. I think that helps out with figuring out like who's a really good player for the most part. It's not 100% science, but I like that a lot when I consider players and how well they play. Average damage is that, and every single one of them had at least above 900, and most of them had around 1,100. So crazy. Just absolutely insane from this SK team, and looking forward to see how well they grow. Team 3, that's the Vanguard team we have winning it all. Let me just make sure I'm set. Like, I don't have to do anything, right? Low miss first game. And then Jew Boy PUBG says, hey to you. Thank you for joining back into the stream, man. Thank you for being here. How are you guys doing, by the way? I would like to know more about how you guys are feeling tonight, if you guys are playing, if you guys like the update, you know, stuff like that. Just love to chat with you guys about whatever you guys want to talk about. An omelet, how are you guys doing? All right, you guys are good. You guys are good there too. So let's take a look at Vanguard. This is the team I have winning it all. They got second place in the first match. I'm trying to remember. Did they get second place in the last match? If you guys can let me know, I appreciate it. I'm trying to remember who did. I think it was. I might be wrong. Anyway, let's take a look. We've seen Vanguard play before. Very solid veteran team. 72 matches played for Unplug here. 7 wins, so that's a 9% win ratio. 31% top 10. 20 most kills with 2,600 as the highest damage. That's a crazy game. Given your win ratio, it's kind of unorthodox. And average damage is 670. So it looks like you're a hot dropper. For the most part, because your win ratio is super low, but your damage is pretty high compared to everything else. This is like a tale of two worlds right here. And so I think you are hot dropping a lot, which isn't bad. I think hot dropping certainly works in your initial gameplay, especially trying to figure out how to win by getting guns quickly and then being able to turn over that with some kills. The problem with hot dropping, and this is only slightly a problem often, is that you sometimes don't get the practice that you need to run in scrims, because generally speaking you might not hot drop a lot in scrims. You might play it more safe, and if you're not used to playing it where you don't hot drop into places where there's a lot of teams or a lot of loot, you might not be used to it. That's the only problem I have with hot dropping, especially if you're an esports team. No problem with it if you want to have fun with it, go for it, man. But that is one weakness of constantly hot dropping. Alright, so we're about to begin. So let me get you guys ready to go. There I am. And get the music off. Yeah, I don't like music when I watch a scrim. I like to hear everything. Z-Man Mobile says, what? Thank you for joining. Z-Man. Z-Man. Alright. I don't know what I meant that. I was like, he's the man, the man. Alright. Let me lower this, by the way. I think that'll do us some good. Maybe not too much. That might do. How's that? That looks good. That looks fine. I don't need to see the top of my head. Okay. He's kind of stuck there. It's auto run. Alright, let's see this circle. I like Vikendi, love it. My favorite map. I always say that when I see it because you don't see it that often. You can only do it in TPP. You cannot play Vikendi in FPP in a custom match. So whenever I notice it, I love it. I love seeing this map. Anyway, let's take a look. It's right down the middle, right down home plate. So every part of this map should be in order. You pretty much can get to even Peshkova on the right and maybe Dobro on the left. So there's a ton of places. You might not see a lot of teams jump together to the same place, but it is a small map after all. You potentially could see early engagements. So we're going to keep an eye out for that. That'll be our first objective, to see where the action will take us with these people dropping to maybe similar locations. Team 10 and Team 12 on the right. So you have AYS, Are You Scared, with BDG closing in together, possibly toward Hot Spring, but none of them are really heading in that direction. It's kind of interesting. They're heading toward the outside of it. There's not a lot of loot there. Maybe they're heading for a car instead. Yeah, maybe that'd be our... No, Team 12, Team 10... They're kind of separating from there now. This could be interesting. Let's take a look at Team 3. Oh, we're already there. Perfect. Vanguard is next to Team 5. Team 5 looks like they're separated. And so has Vanguard. So now both these teams, Team 5 and Team 3, right here was Zeth? I don't know. Anyway, he's close to Light there from SK, part of the Snake Light team. And so he has a shotgun. He wants to get this early knock before he even gets a gun. And I'm not sure if he has one now. Let's take a look at Light. Oh, it looks like Unplug has just been taken down on Vanguard, and he's wrapping around. Oh! Light almost was able to get that Uzi hit, but it looks like nice shooting with the shotgun from Zeth, and that will take him out early on the SK team, SK Light. So the rest of the team is too far away to do anything about that. I don't think Landline or anybody is going to see what that's about. Team 13, let's take a look. He is close to enemy territory. They have two members who are taken out completely. Grunt 2 with Hellcat and Church. Now they have Vu Trunkau and Farak Paradox. God, I want to say Paradox or Ferox, and it's in the middle. Paradox. Anyway, it looks like they got killed by SK. Yep, 2 kills on their board. So already starting off strong with some kills. This is becoming a continual effect here from SK, or this Snake team, as they continue to just absolutely destroy anyone in their path. Let's see what else we can find. Team 18, possible against other teams. I don't quite see them close enough though. Ooh, okay, we're switching here. We got some teams really close. Level here. It looks like Mania is knocked from Bull Masters, or LD Mania. Team 23, so this is, I don't know who this team is. Oh man, but they're getting hit hard, it seems. Let's try to rotate around to see what we can find. Looks like some shots from the far side. 2 members here. They are just 2 men left. Looks like they go for the thirst from Bull Masters. Bull Masters are trying to do exactly what their kind of name entails, is kind of bully their way through here. But it looks like Woes got slowed down there. Ace is trying to hold back Beast here. And Beast gets knocked from Serial. Not a great thing for Richu now, who's going to possibly go for the revival here. Will it be? No, it won't be in time. Serial's making his case as he gets behind that wall. Nice job. Needed that to happen. Oh no, on the right side, he doesn't recognize it, and down he goes. Bull Masters gets the win with a full squad wipe, and they'll get the revival on Serial. Keep all 4 of their players, keeping them going. And that will be it here in this town. Now let's switch it up to Team 5 and Team 3. They've still been battling it out. They first, all of their teammates, both sides, separated to different towns so they can move to different places. But it looks like one's behind the rock there. So this is Zenith. So this is the member that knocked out one of the members from SK Light just a moment ago. And he last had a shotgun the last time we saw Zenith. So let's take a look. If that's how you pronounce it, by the way. Zenith, I think, or Exith. I'm not sure. Let's try my best. So he has an M16 in hand. That has been updated. It has been buffed, actually. See if it really works out. The recoil has changed, and the distance in the shot. So if he can get more power behind the distance and shot. But in this scenario, might not work out the best, even with those changes. Looks like Lan is still up there. This is not looking good for you, Peaky. Peaky is knocked. Vanguard is cutting around town, possibly getting eyes on Lan. Lan is still by that wall, hasn't really changed positions at all, and Abel is going to try to get an eye on this. Now, there is another member from SK. Let's take a look at Chu. Where are you at? Looks like you're going to try to get the revival, and Lan gets knocked. Oh no, Zhao D knows that his teammate is going to get thirsted there. Oh man, by himself now at this point. This could be problematic. Problematic for sure. It has a double barrel out and has an M4, so it's not bad. I mean, obviously the double barrel is good for short range. You might just kind of utilize that. Certainly he's trying to M4 first, get that mid-range working first, throwing a smoke, making sure they can't just push without having some sort of resistance. Looks like somebody's coming in close. Tries the double barrel shotgun, and someone's coming around back. And did not think twice about looking back over there. And there you go, SK Light taken down. Vanguard gets the win with a squad wipe. They lost a player with Unplug, but I think they'll take that. I think they'll take the kills, even though it's early in the match. We got No Fear. They have 0 kills, but Team 24 is close by. I don't know if they realize that he is here. Let's see who Team 24 is about. If we can find him. There he is, Fear. So No Fear versus Fear. It's a tale as old as time, I guess. You know, which is more powerful, Fear or No Fear? They say the only thing to fear is fear itself. So does that make fear something you should fear? But then NF is there to say, hey, don't worry about that. There's no fear. So, yep. I like how this is a battle right now. Fear versus no fear. I don't know. I like the literacy in it. It's deep in meaning and thought. Let's take a look at Steph. So, obviously, this whole team is very close together. And the team with Fear is very separated. You can see one teammate is coming in already. Here's Gotten. And even his teammate is on the right side there. Is not even close. Looks like he's going to try to pick up his clown friend. And there you go. They're going to try to do this together. Cut over to his teammate. His teammate's getting pushed, actually. Let's see if we find possible battles here. Slayer's trying to shoot from that window, but he got hit a bit from that. Let's see if we can find what they're going to do. Will NF try to make a push here, or are they going to hold back and maybe wait for them? As you can see, Slayer pushed out of his house. He might be trying to retreat a bit. You know, it looks like he's putting on the heels first before anything. Yeah. Let's see. We have Grim Reaper, who's... Oh, he might be able to see Gotten. But Gotten is on the other side of that rooftop. Oh, he's definitely waiting for this opportunity. He just doesn't think he has a good shot. He doesn't want to blow his cover, but he definitely wants to get a knock, so he's waiting for the right timing. Gotta be careful, because he is really up front compared to the rest of his team, who is close, but not that close. I think he might be even closer to Fear than to No Fear to the rest of his teammates. On the roof now is another player. Looks like he hopped to this one instead. Bang Bang. Bang Bang might be able to see Gotten. Takes the shots. Missed opportunity there. I think maybe a little bit more patience would have been key for that, because I don't think he even knew that Bang Bang was on this rooftop. Now Gotten is going to definitely be careful of those shots. And look at Grim Reaper take a few hits. Gotten got hit as well, and it looks like he's going to back up a bit so he can heal on top of this roof. So we got some roof game going on right now. Steph is on this side too. He's trying to peek on the left, making sure nobody gets a different angle on this rooftop. Let's take a look at here. This could be interesting to see. He might be able to see them first. I don't know if NF would recognize that on the roof. There they are. Oh boy, this isn't looking good. Not good at all. Bang Bang gets Steph hits, but only gets half health on both of them. And Steph was able to return that favor and get the knock. It looks like they're trying to thirst him, and he is getting hit hard once again. He's trying to stay behind that chimney for the most part, and he is trying to rotate back. It looks like no, he won't. I thought he had a chance to stay alive, but no, that won't be the case. So No Fear so far taking the top spot, at least from an advantage standpoint. I'm looking around, making sure no other battles. So I'm gonna stay here. I think this is still where it's at right now. Grim Reaper, we saw him get hit a bit, but he will stay alive and heal back up. He's really rotating. This is a good rotation. Let's see where Fierce Spirit is. He hears them all on this side now. So there's no surprises whatsoever. Fear knows that they are no longer down the road. They're right next door. So let's see what this will do. Yeah, they're in the left building. There he is. And it looks like, Spirit might be seen with his backpack or something, because it's not perfect. There you go. Yep, his backpack was a little bit out there. And it looks like someone's going to throw a Molly. Molly is thrown. Doesn't seem like it's close to any of the teammates. This is roughly the time you're going to see more throwables being thrown just to see if they can get some hits. So far, one was thrown with a Molly. So Gotten has pushed out. This is going to be really interesting. If he could get an interesting flank here, I would love to see that happen. The problem is that they're inside the building, so it's kind of tough to get an angle now. You can see how inside the building that they are, even though he's behind. Oh, no, they're on the roof. Oh, he knows. Gets some good shots on Grim Reaper. He's still not knocked, though. He wants to get a knock, and he just misses those shots. Gotten has to be careful with the rest of the team, making their case be known. And there you go, Gotten gets behind the other wall. This is a better wall to be behind at this point of the match. Grim Reaper needs to heal up. I'm surprised he's still at the roof here. Gotten might be able to see him pretty well up there too. But look at Bang Bang. He's coming in hot. He has an AK. Pretty good short-range battle weapon. Molly being thrown. That could be an interesting angle, but it is short, and he won't get him. Cotton's right at that wall. He's going to try to cover this. This is good. They both know each other there. Helmet is gone, and Bang Bang gets the win there with an instant. So that is it for the whole team. So No Fear takes over Fear. And I like it. I like that No Fear has won. I mean, it just goes to show that No Fear is more powerful, right? Right? That's what we learned here today. I'll take that. Anyway, 8DP, here's Moon. Finally get to see some of the other teams. They're at Goroka. And there's the SK team that has been just dominating the whole arena so far. And someone needs to take them out. They've just been annihilating every single team they've passed by. And they have won every single match they've been a part of so far tonight with 2 in a row. So those 2 teams are closest, I think. Looking for other teams. But really, that is at the most part. Oh, wait, Team 3. I didn't even realize. Vanguard's back here as well, and they can get some nice sights on 8DP. The problem, so it's hard to wrap around and kind of catch 8DP off guard because there's so many houses here. Obviously, they're going to utilize the houses as well. So that was the problem that we saw from just the earlier engagement, is that even though you wrapped around, you did a really good job wrapping around, they didn't notice you until you were too close. And the reason why you were too close is because they were protected by the houses. You tried to get close enough where you can get a knock, but you couldn't because, well, they're all in houses. So that was a problem there. Oh, what's that? No, some people up top on the hill. I think they were probably, the render wasn't catching. So probably was behind houses or something, but they were there. There's Zenith, so that's part of Vanguard. He's rotated to the right. 8DP recognizes that there's a team here. They don't know exactly where. I don't think they're going to try to push out of this compound either to find out. There's Rain God. Yep, you see, he's trying to look all the way around. Looks like he's going to try to get inside. That should give him enough cover for the meantime. Let's see what we have still here. SK, they've been patiently waiting for an opportunity to get some knocks to long range. He has an M4 with a 4x scope. At this distance, you probably won't get a knock, especially with this gun. But it could work in general with hurting and getting some damage on him. Team 10 has been shooting. I'm not sure against who exactly, because there's no one here. So this is Are You Scared? They haven't gotten a single kill yet. They still have all 4 of their players still good to go. Who is shooting in the distance? Let's see. Is it BDG? Must be them. I think, yeah. Yeah, they're peeking around. So it's BDG versus AYS. Taking some shots. I don't know what Alexi was thinking. Trying to take that car. I think he was trying to protect that car from getting destroyed, but that is not going to be the case. What is this? So, looks like this might be some calling. Trying to call people to come around. And it looks like... Really? Really? We're shooting at a car that has nowhere close to you? I guess that's one thing to do. It's kind of a crazy idea. Oh, don't lag out. Okay. Okay. Bullmasters. Serial's in a car, I'm not sure where. It looks like, yeah, still close by. I think he just moved the car in order to make sure that they still have it later on. AYS staying low. They know where bulls are, so it's gonna be AYS versus Bullmasters for the most part between these 2 teams. Looks like someone just blew up a tank. I love that idea that they put in. Vanguard's still very close to 8DP. this has been a battle for a long period of time. It's a long-range battle. Nobody's willing to risk it. And there you go. Rain God got knocked. We might see Bawang try to come out. Bad idea. He's going to get knocked as well. Abel keeping an eye on that and did a great job foreseeing that he would try to run out. Now, this would be an excellent time to push. And I wouldn't be surprised if Vanguard tries it. They've been very aggressive throughout the whole thing. You have Zan, what's his name, on the right. One person flanking all the way on the right there. Zenith, or Zeeth, or Exith. Not sure. But anyway, that will slow down ATP from being able to shoot back at Vanguard as they are trying to get the revival in time. Sponge is the only one that is able to kind of look around, but right now he's not getting an eye really much of anything. Let's see what Exith is doing here. He's in a great spot, by the way. ATP, I think, for Wong and White Fox, I think they're hoping that this will be their out. Right behind, like take, maybe run backwards for retreat if they need it. And so if they do try that, Exith has a beautiful sight on them. Sponge is looking in this way as well, so he has to be careful with Sponge. I don't know if he realizes that there is a player in that house. He might do it because he's really keeping an eye on that side. But again, if they try to retreat from that position, he's got a good spot on him. The rest here, let's see what this is. This is the main battle between the two teams. We have Abel who's really cutting in with a car. And let's take a look down here with White Fox. He's trying to look around, maybe see towels. Take a quick look around, make sure I'm not missing anything. I think we're good here. So he's looking around, making sure, but they probably don't know he's there. They probably don't. They know they're up there because there's a lot of movement up here. Abel's doing it. Towels is doing it. White Fox got knocked. I didn't even realize that. So now they're making their push. And here we go. This is not looking good now for Wong. Wong could not get the pickup, and he's going to try to do this on his own. Gets a knock there with the Uzi, trying to reload at time. Doesn't do it twice. Probably had the best gun he can probably hope for in this scenario, but it doesn't pay off. Now Sponge trying to hang on. He probably knows that he won't be able to pick up his teammates, but he knows that any chance of running away is kind of tough. So he's going to try to throw that molly maybe in the windows. He does get it in one window, as you see through one there, but it won't hurt Vanguard at all. He actually hurts his own teammate with the molly, which was already knocked, so it was really impossible to pick him up anyway. Gets almost a knock through that tiny window. And this is not looking good for Sponge. No matter how many ways you cut it, Sponge is in trouble. I don't know what he's going to try to do. He can try to retreat out. Oh, they're coming up the stairs now. Grenades being thrown, but missing. He should wait for his teammates doing this. Sponge is waiting for him to make a mistake. Instead, he goes for the aggressive move there and does not win it. Doesn't win it entirely. It wasn't a bad idea for Sponge to try that. He knew that, you know, Exeth, I think that's how you say it, was trying to waste some time in order for his teammates to come around. So he wanted to do the aggressive move there, being a 1v1 situation, but it did not work out. So now we have Purge here from FSN with BTE, so Blunt Trauma eSports, with Dizzy, Delta, and X. They heard all those gunshots. They know there's a battle here. They know there's people here, and they want a piece of it. So let's see what they can do against Vanguard right now. Towels is driving around. He's going to head over to his teammate. He might have had an interesting spot. If he stayed up top, he might have actually been able to get a really good flank on the rest of BTE. But he's lost his ability to do that now that he's dropped down. I wonder, is he going to try to drive his way out of this? His teammate is still back there. Oh god, this is so interesting. Exeth has been knocked. Are they going to go back for him? I don't think so. The zone is closing. They need to head out, and they've decided that is more important. Yep, they can head out of there. I think they can do it. Oh, someone looks like Abel to say, "Hey, I'll drive. Let me take this." And down they go. Oh god, there you go. That works. And let's take a look at this new circle now that it's kind of squeezing everybody together. Although, no, not again. No, 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 no. Come on, PUBG. Don't do that twice. Damn. All right, I got to restart. I'm so sorry, guys. Super sorry about that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why? All right, I got to restart quick. Damn. I know it's a black screen. Gotcha. Just gonna try to put it right back on. Don't know why it's happening twice now. That's crazy. It should work just fine. I'm not worried at all that I won't be able to get back in. But I want to, not have issues at all. So thank you guys for being patient, especially with me. I know there must be something I can do. I just don't know what when it comes to preventing that. If you guys have ideas about how to prevent that, I'd love to hear it. You can certainly DM me about it. But there's really nothing. I mean, I don't have anything running outside of it other than the game and the and my OBS that allows me to broadcast it. My computer should be able to handle that. It's a pretty good gaming computer. So technologically speaking, this shouldn't happen, but it is happening. So I have to figure something. Something must be affecting it where it will end it from being able to finish completely. But the good thing, if I'm going to see the light at the end of the tunnel, is that we're not going to see all the teams die before we see the end. We should be able to get back in with enough time. So that's a positive. I just wish it didn't have to happen that way. So don't go anywhere. I should get back in soon. Man, I'm trying to think of what I can do. The computer's not hot at all. Keeping it cool. It's running fine. I don't know if it's the update. Things have happened before with the update where it messes things up that they don't realize. But I don't think it's that. It can't be that. Otherwise, I don't know. Let's see what you guys have been saying. Grunt 2, Discord. Thank you, Z-Man Mobile. Thank you for posting that. It says Chris, go. So there you go. 8DP. Trying to hang on. They're still. Oh no, they're not in it. They just got taken out by Vanguard. Enter the match. Yes, please. All right. Come on, back in it. Let's do this. What is going on? Joker with that. The team SK has 9 kills, and they were right into the battle with everything rendering in. Let's see. Let's hold it here. We don't want to mess or fool around with it. There we go. Okay. So Team 10 has people close to SK. Looks like they have some enemies on the right side as well. KOD, kill or die. It looks like they're going for the third snare. Gets their 10th kill on the board. Joker has been a strong member of this team throughout this script. They have a great position, able to see a lot of teams, and yet being able to protect themselves from a lot of angles as well. KOD, that's their last member, and their members are out of the match. Lucky 7 might have been the one to put the finishing touch there. L7 Uzi was taken out of the game as well, or knocked at least. I think maybe Eric is picking him up. Let's take a look. Yeah, Eric is going for the revival on the members, so Lucky 7 still has all 4 of their players, which is a really good sign for them. Take a look at Team 10, AYS. Are you scared? Looks like they're shooting at BDG, and they will not see them to get some knocks there. It looks like he's trying to use the car for a little protection against BDG. Delhi. Rain is there as well, waiting for him to peek and then maybe take some shots, but he's not really seeing anything. Car is going to be taken so they can get into zone as well, and they're probably going to think the same thing. Now they're going to be a little late to the party. There's probably going to be some hard ways to get into this zone, and they got to be careful about that. Issues really driving around town for that position. Let's see what we see here. BDG Hawkeye has 2 cars next to him and the rock. Not a bad combination here. Looks like Telly's trying to shoot through that smoke against AYS, who's still not in zone 18 seconds before it starts to close. We have one member, one team, WBZ, with the Wonder Boys. They are certainly out of harm's way. They probably are going to be there. Oh, never mind. Team 11 might be their next on the list against No Fear. Although the hills is really preventing them from seeing each other at this point. And they might finally find each other. As there's Grim Reaper. Geo getting hit hard and getting knocked. Too Fine is knocked as well behind the rock. There's nobody to help pick them up now. Scummy is here, but Scummy is stuck here. He's going to be able to shoot. Takes a shot at SK. Kevin trying to get everybody. And he does get 2 knocks in the process, but he is now taken out completely. So SK might not win this one because of that. So we might actually have a hero with Scummy who sacrifices himself to get some knocks. KOF still here. With L7, so Lucky 7. Fighting off against Hazel. CMW, he's the last remaining member, I believe. Yes, he is on the SK team. If someone can take out Hazel, they finally won't win the whole thing with a win on each match. Grenade being thrown, that might be perfect for that. But he does get taken out. The grenade goes and does not make contact. So anyway, that is it. Finally, Snakes are out of the match for once. And they are probably going to get a lot of points regardless, because there's only 3 teams left. And they had a ton of kills, but it does change something, I think. Maybe, possibly. Are you scared? Hiding behind. So he's actually in the prone position. He's not standing. So it's just kind of interesting to notice. I just realized it because he's hopping a bit. But there you go. They're all in the prone position, staying low. But the new circle is going to force them out. They lost their cars, obviously, by using them as protection. They needed to do that. But now it's a whole new ball game. Look at this. Lucky 7's in a great position of power right now. Holding back Are You Scared? And Team 11 on the right. I don't know. They might be the wild card for them against No Fear. No Fear looks like they threw a ton of smoke. But it looks like Are You Scared is fighting with No Fear. And that's going to hurt both of their chances, honestly. Because Lucky 7 seems to be the winners, or seems to have the ability to win the most. With the advantage of not only the amount of people they have with 4, but a nice grenade on Steph, who got knocked in the process, and getting thirsted from another. Look at the positioning here. He needs to come in and possibly pick up Steph. Nope, never mind about that. Slayer from the blue zone shooting across the way. Alexi's there, and he's getting hit hard, and now we have 2 teams left. Lucky 7 still has all 4 of their members, still good to go. Are You Scared? Members knocked. Both members on each team have been knocked. Alexi, though, has no ability to get picked up because he is on the far side. He might try to crawl his way over to the rest of his teammates, but probably won't have access. There you go. The blue zone might have done some work there, too. Uzi's trying to stay low, getting a nice hit on Uli, and then Speed there is in trouble. Blue zone doing some work. He's lost half his health. Not looking very good here. I think he's better off not peeking around and let time take its toll, and that is it. So congrats to Lucky 7s. They get the win here. They got 7 total kills, 3 apiece from Uzi and Hellboy, 1 from Eric. So nice job there. Let me turn that off. I mean that sound off, so I can continue with who won. Let's lower that. Cut back. Oh, 1 sec. There we go. All right, so we got AYS. So Are You Scared? Comes in with 5 from Alexi. Nice job. 2 from Uli, with 2 kills. So that's 7 total. Nice job, you guys. And No Fear getting a top 3 spot with 3 apiece from Bang Bang and Grim Reaper. Steph getting a total of 4. Nice job. And that's a team total of 10. Double digits. Excuse me, I can't talk. Double digits for them. Nice job. SK, woo, still get a lot of kills. Nothing slowing them down, really. Even though they didn't get a top 3 spot, they got 4th place, and they got 5 apiece from Joker and Hazel, 1 apiece from 1 member from SK and Kevin. So that's a team total of 12. A lot of kills on the board for them in total. BDG, nice job from Rain, getting 6. 2 from Telly, 1 from Hawkeye. That's a team total of 9. WBZ, Wonder Boys, gets 1 kill from 2 Fine. Bull Masters, 1 apiece from everybody, so that's a team total of 4. KOD coming in with 0 kills. BTE with Blunt Trauma. eSports with 2 kills from Delta. Vanguard, my team that I have winning it all, they have a ton of kills. Nice job from Exith. We saw you get a ton of kills with 7 and 4 from Towels, 2 from Abel. That's a team total of 13. Another double-digit kill team there. 8 DP was 0. HQA was 0. Fear was 0. PS with 2 from 008. So we have a 008, 007, 009, and Cass. But I know they also have an 010. So I like how they do things there. Blood Bloods comes in with 0. SYG with 0. SK Light with 1 kill from Lanlan. Gruntu with 0. And Level with 0. So let me get the volume back up because now I can hear things again, finally. And ATP Ammo says Ammo-licious. Let's see what else you guys been writing. Who won the Miramar game? Who won the Miramar game? Well, obviously SK. So that'd be Snakes. Snakes have won the first 2. They just came in 4th the last one. They had 22 kills in the first match and the second match. So they have 44 total just from 2 matches. And then they just got 12. So now they have, what is that? 56 total kills. 56 total kills. You guys, that's insane. Just want you guys to know that. I think he just sent me an invite and I missed it. But if you send it to me again, Cat God, I appreciate it. Alright, so yes. Care Games 28 says, oh yeah, I'm with Vanguard, so you might be looking good there. There we go. Cat God, thank you so much. By the way, guys, when this is all done, this is the last match, by the way. When this is all done, make sure to go to the ATP Discord, not only to check out what they're about, not only to have the ability to register for these events, but to thank them. It takes a lot of work to host scrimmages. So if you guys are competing, you guys like what you're doing here, if you guys have fun, definitely give them a shout out to say thank you. It's simple, it's easy, and it goes a long way. So I appreciate it if you guys can do that. What else do I want to say? Oh yeah, let me send the Discord so you guys can have it again. I'm gonna send it every now and then so you guys can get access to it. My Discord's on the chat. It's a little messed up. You're gonna have to change it. As I said, HCrusader shouldn't be in the Discord link. So if you delete that ending part because that's somehow been glitched into the link, you're good to go with the rest of the Discord. But anyway, I'm gonna post the ATP Discord once again. So I'm just gonna write join the ATP Discord to register for this event next week and learn more about them. There we go. And I'll do the same for Omelet. If you guys are watching from Omelet, thank you. Damn, not sus. Hello, bro, says Ardu122. Thank you for joining, my man. I'm gonna write that and say the same thing. Discord to register for this event next week and learn more about them. Perfect. All right, we're good. So again, you saw what Z-Man Mobile wrote. He wrote the eSports Discord for them. If you guys want to do the same thing, write it in there. And I really do hope that you guys follow them in each of their Discords. These are some of the most known teams out there when it comes to playing. So if you want to learn about the mobile esports world, these are the links to hit. So ATPs, Naked Esports, Gruntu, and anybody else who writes theirs in. You guys can, get more known from people who may not know much about esports. We're here to help. If you guys want to ask us questions, you can definitely DM me about anything, especially when it comes to PUBG Mobile or mobile gaming, even COD Mobile, or anything else, especially in gaming. All right. What else do I need to do? I think I'm pretty set. I'm in the spectator mode, right? Yes. Should we change the song? I kind of like it. I like the rhythm here. So my next event is going to be the Naked Riot. It's going to be Friday. So in 2 days. If you guys want to register for that, registration is still open. We have a few slots left. Again, if you want to learn more about that, head over to my Discord. If you head over to my profile, whether you're watching from Omelet or on Twitch, you'll see a Discord link there. Hit that Discord link. You'll be good. You're pretty much halfway done. There's a registration process when it comes to the Naked Riot, and I can help you along with that for sure. Especially if you haven't registered for scrimmages before, it's open to everybody. It's free. So if you want to win some money, you guys can do that. And definitely showcase your skills. I mean, I love seeing new teams compete and really outshine maybe some of these other teams, especially teams that possibly have done it for a long period of time. The more, you know, if you continue to do well, maybe you can get signed by some of these teams that recognize what you've been doing. So yeah, definitely try, put your heart into it if you guys want. Happy to help you guys through the world of mobile esports. That's generally what I'm here for. What else do you guys want to talk about? Here to help out. Let me know. This one, I'm not sure when it's going to start exactly. I'm sure it's in their Discord. Usually it takes like 10 minutes before all the teams jump in, before we get ready for the next game. I don't know when we started this one. Maybe 10:10. I'm going to go with that. I'm not sure. If you guys are competing, make sure to head into the room as soon as possible and then come right back here, because we don't want you to go anywhere. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Keep watching. Get ready for the action for the next match. Let's see if we want to take a look at anyone's stats here. I think we took a look at everyone in Vanguard. I might have missed one or two. So far, so good there. Who just won the last match? Oh, that was Lucky 7, so maybe we'll head over there. Lucky 7 won, so maybe we take a look at them if they're in the room already. And I think they were lower. I don't see them yet, so they're not here yet. Here's WBZ, BTE, Grand 2, No Fear, Are You Scared, Bull Masters. Alright, well, we didn't have time to look at stats anyway. So here we go. This is the last match, guys. Right now, there's a strong lead from Snakes as they won the first 2 matches and got 4th on the 3rd one with a total kill count of, I think I said 56, right? Yeah, 56. Which is insane. It's insane. 22 kills in 2 of the matches and 12 on the next. Wow. So really, if anyone wants to have a chance for first place, Snakes need to be taken out first. So if anyone knows where they're headed to, try to take them down. Maybe head over to exactly where they're headed to. They generally have been strong against whoever they've been facing. The last match with the Kindi, they're definitely doing strong because they had 12 kills, but it seemed like they got caught off guard with one player. Oh, what was the name? Who got 2 knocks in a row and they could not get revived up. So that was their biggest problem. But yeah. Anyway, let me get myself ready to go. So 8DP White Fox's plane. So we got a western plane line heading from south to north. So Georgia Pole, I think a lot of teams like that. So I bet we'll have some crate droppers. Zarky, probably not. I mean, it's not usually a hot drop, but maybe have one team head there. Looks like one team's heading off early, maybe trying to head to military base. It's a bit too far for it. Maybe head over to a house outside of it and then make your way to military base. That could be the case. We have really a lot of early droppers. Team 3, 13, 23, and 11. So yeah, so that is, it looks like Level, Bull Masters, ARG. I didn't know they were in this one, but maybe they're working with another team. Yeah, it looks like with Vanguard, and then No Fear. A lot of early droppers there. 55 people live for this one. And let's see what we will find. Team 13 really dropping close to Team 3. I'm wondering if they're trying to each maybe take a car. Team 3 is going to the houses while Church and them are taking this vehicle. They're probably going to try to head across the way to Novo. And there they go, passing by Unplug on the left. They might have even seen his parachute, but they're not going to attempt to battle that out. Anything else? You have Team 24 and Team 10 at Rozhawk. That might be something to look forward to. Bulls and Level have taken Primorsk on opposite ends of town. We may head over there. But what is this? I do want to... Okay, so this is kind of separation too. We got North George, but North George has a lot of houses, so it's kind of tough, even though they're super close for a battle to occur. I like the idea that there's going to be a battle at Primorsk, so that's what we're going to do. Primorsk is our first spot, guys. Sometimes it takes me a while to figure out where to head to, and I've decided this is first. We got Woes Joe Low. If it's okay to call you Woes, I appreciate it. Alright, so yeah, he's really close to Team 23 on that right side with Level. So Bull Masters. I think he might have seen, he would have seen him if he was paying attention to that. It's hard though. You know, he would have just been a flicker in the eye right there. But now he hears him. And he's going to move back as well. Let's see what they try and attempt here. Oh, that was a weird look. Oh, I thought he was going to continue on. So Woes is pushing back to his teammates. He doesn't going to get stuck in no man's land against a whole squad, especially with that whole squad coming together. So he's going to stay low behind this wall, maybe wait for them to kind of leave this spot. They threw a grenade. Richu, it looks like, maybe Raichu. Is that supposed to be Raichu? Pokemon action. Is possibly looking, thinking that he's in the house, but they are not in this house. That would have been Woes, but Woes pushed back to the rest of his teammates. Now we have a little bit of a stalemate here. Marksman trying to see with that TPP view, maybe at Ace across this street or dirt path. .54 players, so one person has died. Not sure where that occurred. Looks like North George is getting a little bit more action, even though these two teams are really on top of each other. Marksman putting himself way out there. I'm surprised Ace isn't trying to peek that, because he probably could have got some good shots on him, maybe even a knock. But I don't know if Ace just wants to make his spot not known. They might be being told not to shoot yet until they're in the open. But both teams have to recognize that there's teams around. They definitely heard Woes Jolo when they were in the house, in this house in particular, but he retreated back very long ago. Let's we'll try to go back and forth between these two spots, just because we know there's battles between these two teams. There's a kill there, so this is where the first kill occurred. Now we've had two kills actually. BTE, there's one member from BTE, and he's gonna stay behind the truck. I don't know if he's gonna try to back up more, but he's really stuck out here. I wonder if Zub can see him. I think Zub saw him. Probably is telling the rest of the teammates like, hey, he's behind the truck here, which is not a good sign for Dizzy. You can get surrounded possibly. He's gonna try another grenade. I don't know where he's throwing that. He's not throwing it at Zub, it seems. Too far to the right there. Yeah, he's also getting grenades thrown at him. Delta might be able to cause some problems. Yeah, look at that. If you can shoot through that sliver and get a hit, that would be impressive. Yeah, he's right there. If he goes all the way to the right side of it, he might be able to see him and get a hit. So another kind of stalemate. And this is the second matchup we've seen. Yeah, there's Zub right there. Delta's being patient. Let's see what Bolt is looking at. Bolt is inside the building. He's not shooting. staying low as well. Dizzy smoking himself up. Might be trying to move all the way to the right. Looks like that is the case. And down he goes. Nice job. I thought Delta would finally get that hit there. Finally does. Bolt is knocked as well. Not a good start for BB. Seiko can see Dizzy. Should be able to get him pretty easily, and does. Delta's on top of the roof. He knows he's there. He just saw him now and is finishing off the player there. So that is going to be problematic for Delta. Surprised they're not going after him now. Lost both of his teammates. He's the only one left. Delta's move is probably to go for the retreat and try to stay alive. Maybe loot as he goes away. But it's weird. He's kind of sticking around. You might want to continue battling. It's an attempt. There's 8 DP Moon. They're looking around. So it looks like the battle at Primorsk is still ongoing. They've kind of separated, still going for loot. Thank you for the follow, guys. Yeah, so we got some pretty decent separation. Look at all these teams. None that are really on top of each other other than these two right here. So we're going to stay here for now. Delta is the only one again on his team, part of Blunt Trauma eSports. You saw Dizzy and X being taken out. They only were a 3-man squad, so this will hurt their chances if he gets taken out for getting a top 4 spot. Thank you, Carrington280. Thank you for the follow, bud. Appreciate that. Yeah. So BB is being extra careful about this, and I'm kind of surprised by it because they know where he is. Delta was spotted by, I think it was Seiko, who got the previous thirst on his teammate, and they're not trying to push it. They're not throwing smokes to get inside the house. Maybe they don't know that it's just one more person left, but they have 3, and they know they've taken out 2 at least. So at the very least, they know there's possibly 2, if not 1. And yet they're still going at it like there's a whole squad here. So Grinch might be trying something here. Again, they're still looking at that building. They know he's in there. They're just being awfully cautious about peeking or running into the middle of the open. He should be fine moving even to that blue crate. He should be fine moving to that blue crate. Seiko is the one that made a really risky move there by going out that way, and it worked out. I mean, it's hard to react that fast and get the knock there. So Delta's certainly keeping an eye on this now. A grenade possibly being thrown. He's going to try to shoot at him. What? Where was that grenade? Was it in the 2nd floor? Is that why it didn't make contact? Maybe it was. Maybe they thought he was on the 2nd floor or something. That was right on him, though, it seemed like to me. But, all right. Well, they're coming up the stairs. This is going to be really problematic for Delta now. Trying to shoot. He's going to try to change it up because he has to reload. Good spot to be in. Trying to peek around. Doesn't get to. He jumps out. Good idea, but his health is super low right now. Oh no, someone else dropped too. He's ringing around the rosy right now. Oh my god. What is going on here? Delta just continues to dodge it. He goes back up to the 1st floor, possibly gonna take out Seiko. Does a whole run around here. Are you still alive? Delta continues to run. If he wins this, I'd be so happy. I'd be so psyched. Oh, what are we seeing? What are we seeing? Okay, there we go. He's gonna try the same thing. He's just continuing to run around. Oh my god, his health is so low. Ah! No. I was like, wait, he's jumping from a higher point of view. Oh. I mean, I'm sort of speechless. So there's 2 sides to this. He did really well. I mean, he had no health. He didn't really have a chance of winning, but he definitely put up a good fight. He got a knock. He obviously got some damage on the other players too. But to end it like that is just rough. It's rough. It's a good thing is that, you know, the other team won't get the kill for it. I mean, maybe he'll try to play it off like I meant to do that. I doubt it though. Oh, that's such a shame though. Okay, let's continue on with the match here. Okay, we got team 3 and team 9. So we got here's my Vanguard team that I have winning it all. My projection, the team that isn't cursed whatsoever, because they're actually doing pretty well. I mean, they probably are on track to getting a top 4 spot for the qualifying for the ATP Alpha Scrims, but nobody is in track to getting first place other than Snakes, who are just absolutely demolishing the other teams in this scrimmage. That being said, as I said, they're in a great spot. Maybe they'll play it more safe because they want to keep their top 4 spot. I wouldn't doubt that they have it, by the way. I could be wrong. It's unofficial that they have a top 4 spot already, based on the point system, but we'll see. Take a look at 8DP now. We saw them earlier driving away, but it looks like they are continuing to drive, possibly past some other teams. Team 19 on their right, and they do have 8DP members in front of them, so they are just pretty much following that. This is a weird look. I'm like looking everywhere at once. So they're just focused on that. Team 4, there's SK. This is the team that's been absolutely killing it. Is Team 10 shooting it? No. They might be. They might have been, but they're not doing it right now as they continue to drive off. Those shots are just way too far. Looks like Issue has the MK. But yeah, that's just too far to get those shots off. Oh, someone got a shot on his tire. Was that all the way from SK getting that tire shot? That would have been insane. Or is that their teammates just having fun with it? I don't know. I don't know. But they're making their way over to Yaz, it seems. Team 24 is at the compound outside of Roshawk, and WBZ, Wonder Boys, are at Roshawk, but I don't think they're really close to each other. Here's Prodigy, part of Fear. So I'm just looking around this. Oh, what? No, those are shots. I don't think they're on top of each other here. No, they are. Never mind. I didn't realize how close they were. So this is Sponge and the rest of 8DP, and they just got a knockout on one member of SK. And they just got another one here. Geez, I'm just missing that. Sorry about that. But 8DP coming in clutch right now, taking out SK. Now there is other members from SK, at least one other. Here's Kevin. He's left alone now. He might decide to head out with this vehicle because it's really not an option to really finish them off. And they have vehicles on their own. Are they going to drive off? No, they're going to stay here. They're just going to take the loot and hold it. So there you go. Nice shot from 8DP, really slowing down SK's ability to really control the whole scrim from start to finish. They have one player left. 8DP has all their players, but SK has one player left. Team 24, they're really separated, but seems to be working out just fine for them. Bull Furioso staying low by himself, camping the house. Kind of surprised by this move. Where are your teammates, by the way? Serial's hurt badly, and just gets picked up in time. His health was nearly 0. Let's see, where are you guys? Why are you guys not together is the question. Team 9. Where's the rest of Team 9? Am I blind? Oh, there they are. Red zone, bottom. So it looks like maybe Did the car blow up because of the red zone? No. I don't know what happened. But it looks like maybe they got into a battle and took out another team. Here's Furioso. You might be able to see Team 24 driving across the way. He definitely does. Team 24 has other players on the left. Prodigy's not moving though. Looks like he's staying put there, camping out the bar. Team 3, here's Vanguard once again. They've taken this school apartments. Not bad. I like the school apartments myself. Exeth is driving all the way by himself a bit. And his car is a little damaged, I thought. Maybe not. Possibly going to look back at Bull Furioso. There's other members there too on the right. I think the SK Light. Or is that his team? No, that's not his team, that's for sure. It's, who are these players? Fear. It's Fear over here. Oh, down he goes. So that's a problem for Exeth. He was by himself too far out here. Fear comes into this side as well. So they are separated in 2 teams of 2. Trying to get angles here. Oh, right there. He could not get the shot on though. He still can't get the shot on. He's a car 98. Waiting for the right opportunity for them to peek too much in that window. Gotten is hurt badly, and look at that. Prodigy gets taken down by Level, who just kind of drives in out of nowhere. And now Fear is in major trouble. Look at this. They got picked up on Exeth, but Unplug gets knocked. ARG has to come back now to heal his teammate up. And they oh, what happened? Oh, long distance shooting. I didn't realize 10 King were able to get this long range shots on. So right now you have Exeth, who was knocked earlier. Can he get the revival in? Looks like he's going to use the smoke for a little bit of cover. And this should be okay. I don't think Bulls can see them. Yeah, they can definitely not see them. Llama should get picked up. Unplug is getting picked up right now. Let's take a look at here. Level's driving by. A lot of damage on the car, but not on the players. You can see it's smoking up now. And then I wonder if they're going to stop here to get some angles on the other team. Oh, lordy. Oh, Long Johnson. That is not what you want to do. The cars, I feel like, take more damage on crashes than ever before. And they're fine to continue moving this direction. They're heading over to Yaz. No one's at Yaz, which is kind of crazy, by the way. I'm kind of surprised by that, but that is the case. Looks like Unplug is trying to look at Team 99 is driving off, and I think we'll see the same thing happen with Unplug and the rest of Vanguard. They're probably going to drive off as well. A lot of shots being taken on the left. I didn't realize that it's still going on over here. Bulls, Serial, I think he was trying to drive off with Furioso, but could not make it that far as he gets probably taken out of the car with some gunshots. Two players left for this team. Where to, guys? Where to is the question. So we have NF, no Fear. Team 3 is next to them, but it looks like they continue to drive off. Looks like they're trying to get some shots on him. And looking at the map, there's Bull Ace. Looks like he's driving through. Missing that one by a bit. There's SK Kevin. Yazdai is still in the circle. It's on the edge though, so it might not last much longer. But for teams like this, like Kevin, he's by himself. It might be best to be here just to stay alive without trying to battle through the middle. So here's Level. they've been holding on tight. They've been doing well. Staying alive for sure. Let's see what else we got. Team 5, near Team 13. This might be where a battle can ensue, possibly. Here's the SK Light team. And let's see who is over here on Team 13. Grunt 2. Church, I think, has eyes on one member. It looks like Church is going to retreat a bit so he can get to his teammates. There's a minute and 40 seconds roughly before the next zone starts to close, and it's going to be near the middle of this old circle. Team 3 and Team 9 are inside of it already. Team 10 is inside now. Team 23 might be taking some shots on Team 24. To one player over there, or actually 2 players maybe. 10 King. Nice job from Level Mania, I think that's how you say that, for getting some hits with that red dot. Tough to do from this distance. And it looks like 10 King is going to heal himself on his way out to get into zone. See where they head to. Hard to say. We got some shots fired from Team 3. They see Grunt 2 right there. Getting some shots on Church now. Church is taking a brunt of the hit there. He wants to hide that car, I think. No, he's going to try to drive it off. Just more shots on Unplug. He took a hit with a Car 98, I think, but only lost to roughly half health. I think the level 3 helmet really came in clutch. Maybe the vest as well. Team 10 is close to Team 9. What is going on up here? Grenade possibly being thrown, and it looks like he gets hit hard with a Car 98, I guess. Someone with a bolt action. And Bull's ace possibly going to get picked up by Furioso. Knock goes issue. Ace is still knocked. Furioso needs to heal himself first, does it a little bit, and is going to try to pick up Ace now. There's Alexi right there, getting in closer and closer. Furioso is going to take some shots, gets knocked, but nice job with Ace with limited health, getting the hits. So they're just going to trade those, and Ace is, oh no, Ace is in trouble here. If he gets continuing getting pushed by, yep, that's it. Nice job though, trying to hang on, but it won't work. AYS, are you scared? Gets the squad wipe. So now Issue is going for heals, obviously. First aid kit, it seems. Let's take a look up top because it does seem like 2 teams are very close together. We have 10 King, part of that Fear squad here against Wonder Boys, which, oh, nice knock on 10 King. But I don't know. Looks like the teammate's going to try to pick him up. Wait, there's one player here. Trigger is getting off. Oh, he should be able to see him pretty well. He has to have seen them. He does see him. He's going to shoot through the grass. Definitely gets a knock there. He's going to try to stay behind this bush in order to make it hard for a return fire. Now look at that. He goes back over. And Trigger is not pushing this, which is interesting. I mean, yes, his teammates are a bit far, so he's probably thinking, let's play it safe. Let's keep shooting from longer distance. Medium range, I guess, for the most part. And so they can't see me, that's fine. But eventually, his spot will be blown. And it's TPP, so he's using this hill here. Might be able to see Trigger. But it doesn't seem like it. He's going to try to get in zone first. But he's getting shot at pretty bad. One hit to the pan, but that won't be enough to hold off the horde of shots. And now you have 10 King trying to come down, possibly to pick up his team. That's all this team has been doing, healing each other for the most part. And it's working. It's working. That's what teammates come in handy for. But it's not going to last for much longer if you continue to have to heal each other one after another without that much of a response shooting. At the same time, AYS, they have the watchtower. They might be able to see SK Light if they peek their way outside of that warehouse. Still, we have WBZ Wonder Boys still looking down, possibly getting Fear next. Now Trigger is still staying prone. He hasn't moved from that prone position much at all. Let's try to take a look at some other teams. 8DP. Looks like he's trying to use a Car 98, possibly an AYS. He might be able to see them. Looks like he might be shooting at the car, I think. Take a look at Sponge. He's running around, possibly heading to Wong. Rain God looking around as well. Let's see where other action is occurring. As Rain God, oh, that's it. So never mind. So I was wanting to head over to where WBZ was against Fear, but Fear was just taken out. Looks like Mighty has been knocked. Trug is getting hit hard and lost a lot of health. Trying to throw some smokes for himself, it seems. Mighty is still on all fours. Can he get picked up? It'll be tough. Where's Snake Light going? They are trying to use these cars possibly for protection. They made a lineup. And they're getting shot at pretty badly now. Down goes bye-bye. Anyway, down goes him, and Light is a little bit in trouble. They do have the zone, which is nice. Someone, it looks like Wonder Boys might have been, was that Wonder Boys that was taken out? I can't tell for sure. Team 21's on this side, yeah. Wonder Boys was just taken down. 8DP is here on the far side, but they have to move in a minute as that blue zone will start closing soon. Echo Church, so the rest with Grunt 2. Oh no, Church. Oh, Church. Not looking good for you, man. You're getting hit hard with this. And it looks like you're about to, oh, you stay alive just a little bit. Oh, he's the last on his team here on the far end, but yeah, it's not too far away. You can probably prone into it. I don't think anyone would notice, so I might try that. The only team that is in the new zone right now is Vanguard. It looks like they're going to try to hold it, but again, this is going to be tough. It's not going to be easy from some of these teams. 8DP, it looks like they're going to possibly try to drive it in. He's heading straight to Vanguard right now. And he's getting shot at immediately. Loses a tire. He's going to try to head out here. Lost a lot of health trying to do this maneuver. And maybe it'll pay off. There he is. Oh no. Try to lower this. Yes. There you go. Way to go, Wong. Wong trying to stay alive in this smoke now. Try to stay low. 8DP really close by. White Fox throwing some more smokes to hopefully pick up Rain God. See Llama. Llama's doing some long range shots on 8DP. Missing a lot of those shots, trying his best with that, I think a 4 times, or is that a 6 times scope? That long range shooting. Blue zone's really affecting 8DP there. Looks like the VSS work could come clutch if he can get those hits in time. But he is by himself now. So his teammate XF is knocked, but won't get picked up. 3 teams left. So you have Are You Scared with Issue. Looks like he's going to close the gap here to get to the new zone as well, but he's going to get real close to Llama there if he goes too far in. Stays low. Good job going immediately to the prone position. He's got to be careful with that car about to explode, though. It looks like he's going to probably smoke himself up. 8DP kind of huddled in that smoke on that side. Right now, a great spot, though, from Llama. He can just kind of shoot every time he wants to. Peek up every now and then. Take some shots. Maybe shoot through the smoke. See what happens, man. And it looks like he might make contact every now and then. The other side is obviously Are You Scared? I don't know if he has zone. He might not have zone here. You can maybe try to hit to that tree. I think that tree will be in zone. So he's not completely alone from protection going into the next one. But right now, Are You Scared has a high spot. Looks like they see Llama. They know he's down there. Are you kidding me? Is he really trying to maneuver backside of this? It looks like he is trying it. And shots fired from 8DP on the top spot. Grenade possibly going to make some contact. Looks like it has the distance. Does it hurt? Does hurt, and there you go. I love seeing perfect grenades, and that's what, yes, I would like to see more of that. And now Wong took a few hits. Eli was almost grenaded, and it looks like he's going to rotate to the same rock as the person he just took out a moment ago, but Issue is down. White Fox gets knocked out. 2 people or 3 people left in total. Uli going off ham right now, as there's only a 1v1 right now. Yes, there's 2 people knocked that are still alive. No, it doesn't happen. And 8DP wins it. Way to go. Love the grenade from Uli. I think that was from Uli, right? If I'm not mistaken. But nice job for 8DP coming in on the top spot with 10 kills. Wong comes in with 4, along with Sponge, and 2 for White Fox. So again, 10 kills with double digits. First place. Nice job to finish it. Are You Scared comes in with 6 from Uli, 1 apiece from Issue and Alexi. So that's a team total of 8. Well done. And then you have Vanguard. Nice job, guys. I had you guys winning it all. I think you guys did excellent tonight. 3 total kills. Llama with 2, 1 from Exif. SK. This is SK Light with 3 from Bye Bye. 1 apiece from Light, Peaky, and Lanlan. So that's a team total of 6. Level comes in with 1 kill from Mania. Grunt 2 comes in with 2 total kills. No Fear comes in with 2 total kills as well. SK gets 3 kills this time, so this is their worst game. But again, I think it was already written in the stars how well they're going to do in this match, as or in this whole scrim, because they've won the first 2 matches and got a ton of kills in the third. So I think they're pretty much have the #1 spot. Regardless, that's unofficial. I'll talk about more about that later. WBZ comes in with 2 for Trigga. Nice job. We saw you do pretty well. BB comes in with 2 kills from Seiko. Fear comes in with 1 kill. We got Bull Masters with 2 total kills, 1 from Ace, 1 from Furioso. SYG comes in with 0, and BTE comes in with 2 kills from Delta. All right, that is it for tonight, guys. Again, if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw here, if you guys want to compete, certainly hit it. Go to their Discord. It's very simple to do. I posted the link in the chats. If you guys have any more questions about that, let me know, and I can post it again. Sincida Metis says hola gringo. Okay. I don't speak Spanish, although you're asking if I do. And that is it. I don't know. Gavel Manga says, hey, hello to you. Thank you for joining in. So I'm going to post that Discord one last time so you guys can have it. And also on Omelet, Mugarmilan. Thank you for the follow. I mean, thank you for chatting and saying hello. Hello to you. So I'm going to post the Discord there as well. So that is it, guys. Again, definitely head into their Discord. If you guys competed, one thing I would like for you guys to do is thank 8DP. It takes a lot of effort to post scrimmages. So as you guys probably know, especially many of you who have competed in scrimmages before, there's a lot of time and effort to put these together. So definitely give them a thank you before you go to bed tonight, or before you compete in the rest of tonight, whatever. Anyway, thank you guys for being here to watch as well. Obviously, this is one of the main reasons why I do it, is for you guys. I want you guys to enjoy, be entertained, and I hope I was able to do that tonight. If you did like what you saw tonight, I'd hope you guys give me a follow or subscribe, and I would certainly appreciate it. The other thing is, to all the teams that competed, I think on behalf of 8DP even, I can say thank you for joining in. You guys, obviously, they wouldn't be able to put these things together without you, and yeah, so thank you for coming in and competing. The next time they're going to have a scrim is going to be the 8DP Alpha Scrims, which is going to be on Sunday, right? Yes, Sunday. Top 4 teams will be qualified to compete in the Alpha Scrims, which has some really good teams in it. And if you want to compete in the Alpha Scrims, you have to obviously get top 4 in these beta scrims. So if you want to do that next week, definitely head over to their Discord I just posted, and you guys can do that. If you want to compete in the Naked Pro Scrims or in the Naked Riot, head over to my Discord. It's in my profile here in Twitch and on Omelet. So again, it's the link that says Discord. Easy enough. And if you have any questions, hit me up. DM me, write it in the general chat, whatever. Happy to help. what else do I want to say, guys? I think that's it. I think that covers everything. So again, this was the 8DP beta scrims. I'm Naked HCrusader, and have a great rest of your night. Take care, guys.